All right, enough shenanigans. That was a suggestion. Police knots may or may not happen. I do have 3 games to finish. I meant next, meaning once all this Yakuza business is over. Although my opinion can change. My mind can change on that. We'll see how I feel. Might be a good diversion. It's not terribly long, so. All right. Actually, I didn't even set up my console, so that's gonna take a little bit. All right. Why yick? Ugh, no. Ooh. Tell you what, I'll finish Radiant Historia. If you guys can raise $1,000, then I'll do it. Promise. Now that's never gonna happen, don't ask. All right. I mean, maybe I will return to Radiant Historia one day. I'm not particularly compelled to go back to that at the moment. But there's always a possibility. I'm not going to necessarily say that will never happen. But who knows? It might not be for a bit. What's my Patreon? I don't have one, so you'll just have to wire me the money. I'm sure the Pony Express still runs in these trying times. Why is that still on? Weird. Hold on. Okay. The hell is this? Looks like a sweet burger, although oh no, it's not. Oh no, it's not. Oh god. Oh. No one was even here when I streamed Deus Ex. Fucking, like, people had to be told that happened. God, I was still living with my dad at that point. Why? I don't even know why I stopped. I think at that point, I already mentioned this before. I think I just stopped because I stopped streaming altogether for a while. There was a decent hiatus between that and Deus Ex. I don't know why I did stop. I was having fun with it too. So I guess real life just got in the way. Oh, shit, I just realized. There we go. I don't know how far I got on Deus Ex. I think the last place I remember was Chinatown, but I might have finished with that. At least the first part of Chinatown. I forgot where I left off, specifically. It's been a bit. But I was having fun with it. That's for sure. Although I was also doing a stealth I was doing a non-lethal run, which was spicy. So certain parts of the game were a little more grueling, I guess. Since I put that as a self-imposed challenge. Deus Ex, it's possible, but it's just a lot hard. Your options aren't as good as like in the more, I guess, modern Deus Ex games by that point. At least the options are there, but it's a bit of a trek. I think I beat Versa Life. I'm pretty sure I did. Because Versa Life sounds familiar. But it's been very long, and sadly all the VODs are gone. Because it was on Smashcast, I believe. Or, no, I think it was still Hitbox by that point. So, yeah. Will we get another protagonist today? Probably not. We're not that far into Akiyama's story. Unless I beeline it. Oh. Unless we beeline it? No. Which I don't plan to. We're probably going to take some. Oh, there's a key. Do I have to get closer? Yes, I do. Yeah. Actually, yeah. What chapter are we at? It says right there. Yeah, chapter 3. Chapter 3. Toja, Trouble in the Toja clan. But yeah. Something over here. Oh, there it is. So we're gonna have to get this, we're gonna have to get Lily over here a nice fancy dress as we make her work in a hostess club. As she whores herself out. Which one do we want? Do we want the mermaid gown or do we want the long halter gown? Oh wait, I already took one. I'm gonna go with, let's go with mermaid, why not? You've got to buy here. I thought I did. Oh, there we go. Oh, this guy's gonna wants to fight A. Tell you what, guys. I'll finish Deus Ex, but first, because just for arbitrary reasons, I'll play Invisible War, stop doing that, and then never return to it. How does that sound good? That way, no one's satisfied. Least of all me, because I don't want to play Invisible War. I don't even think I own Invisible War. I could be wrong on that. It's possible I do. Actually, you know what? Let me check if I even have Invisible War. I don't think I do, but it's possible I might have gotten it in a bundle. Let me check. Okay, I don't. That's good. Good. I just had to make sure. So where do we go now? Le Marche. Okay, perfect. Yeah. Is there another key on the staircase? Because I just heard a... Oh, I think I just saw it up there. Is it on the railing? Don't see it. Oh. Yeah, Invisible War was very much a console-designed game. And then we got Human Revolution, which was pretty good. And then we got Mankind Divided, which I liked. I know why people don't like it, but I think it's the best playing of the... between the two modern ones, I think Mankind Divided plays way better. I totally get why people don't like Mankind Divided. I do. Oh, yeah, let's get her the chain necklace. When did Mankind Divided come out? I'm trying to think what even came out that year. Was it 2016? I think so. 2015, 2016, I believe. Don't imply me drunk. I get why people don't like Mankind Divided, but if you like from a purely from like a mechanical and gameplay perspective, that game is fun as fuck. It's a good time. But obviously you don't necessarily play a Deus Ex game purely for the mechanics of it. It's not like a Thief in that regard. Let's go to the Hostess Club and play it and just try out this minigame and then never play it again. Because no thank you. Alright, now we're gonna make her look nice and pretty. Oh damn! Mermaid dress, go! Chain necklace, go! It was so easy, even a child could do it. Also, why was her hair already made up? Possible she already got the haircut beforehand. Whoa! Transformation sequence. Motivation up. She's very refined. But yeah. Damn, you Christmas cake, you. All right, part 2. You ready? Yes, good. Now I want you to entertain me as if I were a customer. A customer? That's right. You've just been hired as a hostess after all. You're gonna be the #1 girl here. Me, #1? But why? Well, as it turns out, I own the place. We managed to stay in the black, but in this economy, well, we're basically treading water. Yeah, ooh. Especially in this economy. Oh, and that's where you come in. A new face to freshen up our lineup could really boost sales. I see, yeah, I understand the test, but I'm not sure I can reach #1. That's so, then I guess you don't need the 100 million. What? We haven't even started and you've already decided you can't do it? We should just call the whole thing off. No, I'll do it, please. That's the spirit, and don't worry, you're #1 material exactly as you are. I remember when we had an economy, but hey, oil is at an all-time low. They'll pay you to take the stuff off their hands. Although that's not good for us in Canada, because, although, I guess the states are the same. Everywhere's the same. Canada does, in our tar pits. All right, let's have a date with her.
万ですね。
はい。
300万稼げば本当に1億貸してもらえるんですね。
はい。
わかりました。やってみます。
それではビジネスの話はここまでにしましょう。ここからは俺のプライベートとして楽しませてもらいます。
え？
さっき言ったじゃない。今から俺に接客してもらうって。
でも秋山さんはオーナーじゃ。
Yeah, but yeah, I get the fuck my girls on the side. You know, it's perks.
今はただのお客さん。
You bought an oil barrel. No, they should have paid you to take it, you fool.
そう、その笑顔。いいね。さあ、それじゃあ今日は楽しませてもらえますか。
You got wrecked.
わかりました。それじゃあお客様。
What side do you fuck them on? The side where it's not in the records.
そうだね。
It's off work fuck. Seems like rape with extra steps. I mean, rape with extra steps is just the casting couch, really. If you really... Oh. Man, all those celebrities who are so desperate and craving attention in their $1 million houses. They're crying because they have to eat cereal like a peasant. And they can't go out into their fancy restaurants. God. Leaving already, but we only just got started. Sorry, can't have the owner keeping his future #1 all to himself. It's bad for business. But you impregnated all the girls already, and you paid for their abortions. Okay then, it's a date. Great, we'll reconvene in Theater Square. See you there. Okay. Wait. Cuomo has a snitch hotline? That's fucked up. That's kind of fucked up. And by Cuomo, I'm assuming you mean the lead singer of Weezer, right? I forget his first name. Rivers Cuomo? Was it? Actually, can we do side quests now? Oh, we can. Okay, let's do some side quests. Yeah, Rivers Cuomo. Okay, cool. Why'd you call me a dummy? Oh! Sorry! Because we're talking about celebrities, and I just thought Rivers Cuomo did that. That's why. We're sorry. I was talking about celebrities. I thought you just segued yourself into that. I'm really... I mean, I'm just picturing it now. Rivers Cuomo sets up a COVID snitch hotline. It's brilliant. How will they? They'll probably handle it like all their other releases. I don't know if they'll do anything special. Ooh, what's this? No, I was just Forex, foreign currency trades. The fuck? Oh yeah, this. Oh, yeah, so we can go laugh at him. Oh, hello, Chief. Didn't expect back so soon. Well, you know, can't stroll around town forever. Do you have any work for me? I took care of all the paperwork, so... Oh, I know. Could you please clean up your desk area? There's just so much junk everywhere. But I thought you were in charge of cleaning around here. The last time I tried tidying up your desk, you kept pestering me for this document, that magazine, and all you did was complain. I'm pretty sure most of Weezer's discography at this point is not good. Actually, hard to say. I know one of their recent albums was pretty fucking bad. They're trying to do like this millennial pop stuff, which was not great. At least I remember hearing a track or two. It's like, I'm okay. We have a customer. Oh, Shako-san, good to see you. Why don't you tell me more about your situation? Please, have a seat. I'm not crazy about his cover of Africa because it's nothing interesting. It's just him singing Africa. Like, there's nothing interesting about the cover. It's pretty much a faithful rendition of it. I don't care much for it. Like, I don't know, if you're gonna do a cover, or at least like have your own take on it. Yeah. She owes 5 credit card companies and 4 loan sharks, 10.3 million yen in all, although that's not including interest. I see. Well, it sounds like you have a pretty good idea of where you stand. Still, it must be hard paying it off when it's spread all over like that. Why'd you borrow so much exactly? I want to invest in myself, wear nice clothes, carry the latest accessories, and date good men. Imagine if a video game just had a mechanic where you can laugh at people for no real objective. Oh, so, Team Fortress 2. You can laugh at people in that game. All the time. They've got the best. They've got the best laughs, too. Well, that's some sound logic, but it seems to me you might have rushed things a little. It is a taunt system, but still, you can laugh at people. It's a good time. I mean, fighting games, not as much as you would think. Not like a pure laugh. I mean, whenever I think of like Team Fortress 2, one of the first things that pop up is like Scout's taunt laugh is just comedy gold. I think that's a good idea. Do you do loan consolidation here? Yes, of course, with no interest and no collateral. What? No interest? Then what's in it for you? There's nothing for you to worry about, or would you prefer to pay interest? Oh, I get it. You have some kind of conditions, don't you? Like, I have to sleep with you? I mean, as you put it. I don't remember Okami having a dedicated piss on enemy button. It's been a bit, though. I played the more recent PS4 release of it for the first time. That's a good-ass game. Yep, a test. Pass the test and I'll consolidate your debts. No interest, no collateral. So what kind of test are we talking about? I have 1 million yen here. I'm going to give it to you and it'll be your job to decide how to spend it. Huh? I just have to spend 1 million yen? Pretty much. So how much? So what do you say? All right, I accept. Then it's a deal. Man. I'll be back when it's gone. See you then. Okami's probably... It's probably Kamiya's most artistic game. To say the least. I kind of wish he did something... I kind of wish he'd do something else along those lines. Maybe not, like, a literal sequel to that, but, like, take another venture in, like, a weird, unique art style. And yet you were reluctant to give me a bonus. There is a sequel, but it's not by him. Okami Den is not developed, but I don't think he had anything to do with it directly. I heard Okami Den was okay, but I've not played it myself. If Hana-chan, if somebody gave you money, you'd make a beeline for a dessert buffet. Damn! He's calling you fat! That tells us you're a foodie, right? Well, yeah, I guess, but... Fucking porker. The fat bullying continues on! Oh, baby! Man, like that fucking... We're getting in that sick Yakuza 3 energy, and we're just segueing into 4. That's one way to use it. It's much better than spending it on a bunch of junk. Say, Hana-chan, where do you think she'll go? For designered goods, La Marche. For food, Sushi Jin. And for fun, the Host Club Adam. That would be my guess. Could you give those places a call and tell me and tell them to try to get her to spend money? Okay, but you know something, Chief. You really are a bad man. Hey, it is a test. I have to make it challenging, don't I? Thanks, Hana-chan. I'll see you how she's doing. La Marche and Sushi Jin. Oh, and the Host Club Adam. Where's Adam again? Near the center of the hospital. Oh, hotel district. Ah, that's right. Okay, I'm off. Fucking porker over here. Alright. She's fat! Who's over here? Oh, is this... Oh, it's our friend. Shiobara? Why are you... Oh! I'm suddenly reminded. Alex, yes, thank you for reminding me of that girl. Oh no! Unpoggers. I apologize for saying that, so I'm just gonna... I wish there was like a scrub button so that when you say something embarrassing, you can just scrub it. I know radio hosts do that, but they work on delay. I don't. Or at least, I've not set up for delay. So whenever I say something embarrassing, I can just press it, and then it's just dead air. Ugh. I say things sometimes, and then the moment it leaves my mouth, it's like... You can clip it, and it could live forever. Alright, let's head upstairs then. Alright, what's Shiobora doing? I don't know what's wrong with people, our people today. We have a tendency to fall back on memes when we don't have anything funny to say. I'm guilty of this. Many people are guilty of this. And then you just do it because it's like, damn, I need to say something funny. Fuck. And then you go, and your brain just defaults to the latest meme you saw. It's like, aha, joke. And it's like, no. Yes, the last time we saw him, he finally had to come to the realization that he had to downsize. Not his company, but he had to downsize someone else's company. And he realized that, oh shit. It's better to do that than just to, like, bankrupt it and have everyone fired. Weren't you starting some kind of online company? That's what I figured at first, but I really sat down to think about it. I couldn't come up with anything I wanted to do. But if I started under you, I could discover my true calling. That's crazy talk. Figure that out for yourself. Please, I have no intention of taking on an apprentice. I'm not asking you to be paid, of course. I just want to stay here until I work out what I want to do. Absolutely not. I don't want to waste the 5 million yen you lent me, please. Okay, so he's just having a hard time starting up a venture. Because he doesn't know what I want to do. Please! What's holding you back, Chief? We already said he's not out for money. I don't know. Well, I'm all for it. Thank you, Hana-san. This is not set in the 80s. What the hell? This is like... This is quote-unquote modern day. This is modern when it came out. This is 2011, I think? 2010, 2011. No, it's 2010, because this game's a decade old. Yeah, okay. Oh. You're thinking, Yakuza 0 takes place in, oh Jesus, these expressions. Yakuza 0 takes place in the 80s. Or, wait. No. No, it does, never mind. Because Yakuza 1 starts in 90. God damn it, Scoops. What am I supposed to do with this? What the fuck is this? I don't know how to react to that. I can do that. I'll be right back. He's gonna go get his lunch as I fucking break down to this image. You just want him to be your errand boy, don't you? Was it that obvious? Ha ha ha! I want him to feed me a lunch because I'm Fatty Fat McFatson. I call my fat fold cinnamon rolls. Ugh. Oh, I kind of grossed myself out with that now. Phew, I couldn't eat another bite. By the way, Akiyama-san, why did you start Sky Finance anyway? Why? Well, frankly, you're not making any money here. I was just wondering what gave you the idea. What gave me the idea, huh? You really want to know? I do. It might help me give me a push. I used to be homeless. Did you really? Yeah, I'd worked at a bank, but what with one thing after another, I quit. Ran out of the money pretty fast. When was this? About 5 years ago, maybe? After I left the bank, I lived on the streets for a while. Then one day, money came literally fluttering down from the sky. Really? Money? You didn't hear about that? There was an explosion at the Millennium Tower that blasted billions of yen out into the street. Oh, yeah, I saw that on the news. I ran around like an idiot, but eventually gathered up about 1 million yen or so. And that's how you started your business? With the chump change? Nah, you can't even rent an office for that little. 1 million yen is like $10,000? Yeah, that makes sense. Then what did you do? I'd be in the banking business, so I knew a little about finance. I thought, what's the best way to make more? So I went into day trading. What's that? It's basically trading stocks within the course of a single day. You complete a bunch of trades on a day-by-day basis, and if all goes well, you can earn a substantial profit on your sales. It's not all that different from gambling, I suppose, but with a little expertise, you could make more than you would on the horses. And did you? Did you really make that million grow? Well, it was do or die. I scraped up another whatever info I could and bought and sold both day and night. Not everything was strictly legal, however. One bad trade and I would have been done for. But I guess somebody up there was looking out for me. Before long, I'd made a pretty nice chunk of change. Then I tried futures trading and the like. Maybe I had a natural talent for it. In any case, the money just kept on multiplying. Then I tried futures. Wait, I already did that. I'd made a businessman's salary thousands of times over in only a few short years. Soon after, I found myself wondering what I should do with it all, which made me lukewarm on the idea of making more. Did you lose interest in money itself? No, I just went from thinking only about how to make money to think about ways to use the money I had made. And you became an interest-free moneylender to help people with their money problems. No, it was more than just wanting to help out people who were strapped for cash. I want to see people who lost their money and hit rock bottom work hard to pull themselves back up again, just like I had. And that's how Sky Finance came to be. Excuse me, I've heard I can get a loan here? That's enough war stories for today. Okay. Now time for Akiyami to be a huge asshole. Sort of. Let's hear what you have to say right this way. Day trader. Night trader. We need a musical. Damn, you have an ugly son. His haircut sucks too. Now, what can I do for you? Well, my husband's obsessed with gambling and he's gotten us into a ton of debt. Then he drinks and just becomes so incredibly violent. I got us out of there as soon as I could. I couldn't take it anymore. That's terrible. He borrowed all kinds of money under my name, too. And now the loan officers refuse to give me the time of day. I heard a rumor that you might be able to help, so here we are. How much did you need? We left with nothing but the clothes on our backs. Would it be possible to borrow about 500,000 for living expenses? All right, but you'll have to pass the test before I give you the money. Yes, I heard about that too. What would you have me do? You have 3 hours to find work somewhere here in Kamurocho. Do that and the 500,000 is yours, interest-free. Only 3 hours? You'll find something if you look hard enough. They say we're in a recession, but there's still plenty of work available if you're not too picky. What do you think? Want to give it a try? Okay, I'll see what I can find. Gee, I wonder where this is gonna go. That kid is so gross looking. Was it really necessary to give her a test after all she's been through? If she's serious about the loan, she'll pass it just fine. They're not far off, class. Where's Noriko? Wow, this guy looks like scum. It's the glasses. Why does his glasses look so fucking evil? And you are? My wife came here for a loan. Oh, so you're her husband, are you? Aha, so she was here. Uh-huh. Where is she? Drag her ass out here right now. I'm sorry, but your wife is now my customer, and I'm not at liberty to divulge information about my customers. Why, you? If you have any complaints, I'd be more than happy to take this outside. That suits me just fine. Time to beat up this man. Time to break his fucking bones. And then Hannah will eat the remains. She'll unhinge her jaw like a snake. It's fucked up. Alright, let's hear what you have to say. I ain't got nothing to say. Just get Noriko out here now. You looking to get your ass beat? Oh crap. I should have said he was my customer. Oh crap, I should have said it was secret. Oh crap, I shouldn't have said it was illegal. Ah, but it's too hot. I don't know, are vor fetishes really into like the whole unhinged jaw thing? I don't think I've ever seen vor that had unhinged jaws. Oh shit. Plug in my controller quick. There we go. That's fine. So let's plug that in. Damn it, you'll pay for this! Yeah. Am I? No, I'm not muted. Don't tell me I've been muted all this time. No, we're good, okay. Whew. Oh my god. Naturally. That fight? I mean, Akiyami's a pretty swell guy. She looks pretty sad. Any luck? No, nothing. Then I can't lend you the money. I'm afraid I'll have to ask you to leave. I stopped into every single place looking for part-time help. They all said I was too old. I tried lots of stores and restaurants, but they told me they had enough help. And 3 hours to find work in Kamurocho. It's just not possible. Did you check the red light district? What? You know, massage parlors, places like that. Somebody as good looking as you should be able to find a willing employer, no problem. I could never work in the sex industry. That's entirely up to you, but you won't get that loan until you pass the test. But I really must ask you to leave. Well, looks like you're fucking homeless, kid. Akiyama-san, hasn't she been through enough already? Like I said, I don't give people money just because I feel sorry for them. Still, if she truly wanted a new life for herself, she'd have gone straight into a massage parlor and asked for a job. I won't lend it to anybody who's less than serious. You're serious about changing your life, right? And I lent you your money. I helped you because you were sincere. You said you didn't want to waste my 5 million yen. Are you really looking for a worthwhile way to spend it? Because I can tell you right now, you won't find anything by hanging around me. You're right. You lent me money, so I felt dependent on you. I'll give some more serious thought to what exactly it is I want to do. I believe there's one more quest with him afterwards. Are you sure about this, Chief? You could have let Shiobara-san work here, you know. No, it's better this way. He's a big boy. He'll figure out his hopes and dreams. So yeah, we told the mom and her son to fuck off, so she can whore herself out. What a hero, Akiyama, leader of men. All right. So if I'm not mistaken, there's a quest there, but I believe there was. Hold on. I have to check some stories. There was a quest that was. Oh yeah, we can drop by the Gourmet Reporter quick. Oh, Senryo Avenue. So where is that? Senryo Avenue is it here? No. Which Senryo, where are we? North Senryo, so East Taihei, North Pink Street. Where is it? Hold on. This was North Senryo Avenue. Unless it's just in Senryo Avenue. Okay, I guess we'll go there quick. Check myself still again. Oh, it's right here. Duh. So, yeah, it's all the way east. Nope. Oh, we have a golden plate we can sell still. I don't see where La Marche is, which I think it's just south here and 2 miles to the left. Oh, this pudgy man over here wants to pick a fight. With all the fat jokes I've been making, I'm probably going to get banned by the Twitch mods for fat shaming or something silly. I wouldn't be surprised. This is how I go. My days are numbered, boys. Wait, what the fuck was that? I think I was able to do a follow-up, but he was already dead? I don't know, that was bizarre. Damn, dude. Why would you do this? Why would Twitch even care about who criticizes the who? Also, is that even a thing? The match is this way. I mean, I was fat shaming Hana just now. I called her fucking Tubby McTubberson. Or something. Well, yeah, YouTube is gonna do it because Google. Where is it? It's gotta be in here somewhere. I can't go first person, so I'm gonna have to walk around. There it is. Alright, let's go. I'm here to sell! I got a gold plate! Would you take this from me? 100,000 yen. Pretty alright. So now we're there. Let's go to Senrio Avenue and laugh at this guy who sent out like a spam email. It's text, whatever, same difference. Oh, there she is. Cool. Oh, damn, dude. Like, we gotta think of the pecking order. Like, if I make fun of trans people, that would get me instantly banned. On the spot. No questions asked. They'll fucking crucify me. Make me an example. That's the one. Then, right in the bottom, I think would be women. Then black people. Then the rest. Then white people. Ah, Mutasama. The platinum ring you inquired about the other day is finally in. Platinum? I do have the money for it. It's a very popular piece. I've already had a number of customers asking for it, but I put it aside especially for you. I believe it's your size. Would you care to purchase today, Mutosama? No, that's alright. I'll come back when I can pay for it myself. I see. I'm terribly sorry, but I can't guarantee you'll be here on your next visit. That's fine. Thank you. Apparently makes you... I mean... Damn. I could stream in blackface. I mean, I could be... maybe I'm black already. Like, you don't know that. I could be a black guy. You don't know that. I could be anything. Most people don't even know what I look like. But those who do will know if I'm telling the truth or not. Alright. Oh yeah, we're on Senri Avenue. How do you know I'm not black? I'm not I came here to talk. Actually, let me check something quickly. I mean, Alexandre Dumas. I'm pretty sure was a black man. If I'm not mistaken, or am I confusing with another like 19th century author? Alright, so let's see what this Forex is. We appreciate you taking time out of your business today to visit us here at CL Trading. I'm Saki, the company president, and I'll be conducting your information session. Wow, an audience with the president himself. Indeed, I'm very excited about the products we have to offer. First, may I have your name? Oh, damn, dude. Thank you, Akiyama-sama. Necker, you're fucking cutting deep. Fuck. Oh no! Well, we're in the middle of a foreign exchange boom these days with all the kinds of products on the market, but ours is truly a cut above the rest. I can be the blackest man you know right now. I could also be identifying as a woman, but you don't fucking know that. Maybe I love cock. You don't know. You don't know nothing about me. Doyes was a black woman, that would be wild. I mean, I could identify as at least one of those. Yaniv Doyes, ooh. That says something. But you can just easily lose 10 or 100 times your original investment, too. You know what's funny? I got two friends that are half black. One you can tell, one I did not know until, like, this year. That was fucking wild to know, because he's like one of the whitest guys I've seen. It's like, what the fuck? It was woo. You've read my review? Oh shit, yeah. Okay, I was gonna say, what does my reviews have to do with anything? But no, it would have my photo on that. One of my more flattering ones. But we're different. We have absolute faith in our Forex investing system. So if one of our trades should fail, you can rest assured we'll cover it. I did include a picture. Yeah, that's fine. God, how old is that photo now? I think its photo was 20. I think that over 5 years at this point. So yeah, probably when I was like around 20. And a 30 to 40% probability on a monthly basis. Our results speak for themselves. The handling fee is just 1% of the profit, so you can see how you stand to gain. Oh, a handling fee, yeah? Yeah, okay. Was that even legal? For what? Drinking? Yeah. Like in Canada and Portugal, I was. Like the age of drinking here is 18, so if that's what you're asking. So my money would increase by 29% every month with absolutely no losses. Neat. And for a limited time, invest at least 1 million yen with us right now, and you'll receive 200. Actually, I think it was even less than 5. It was probably less than 5 years when I think about it. A little less. It was like 20. Yeah, it would have been around 2015, 2016, I think. And you'll receive 200,000 yen cash back. We'll add that 200,000 to your investment, making your profit that much greater. 1 million yen right here, right now. Oh, and well, it's not as though we expect you to walk around town with 1 million yen in your wallet. That's why we're offering low interest loans. Oh, I see. So you can get your feet wet in the world of Forex without dipping into your savings. Ah, I see. Forex and loans, both. Who knew? That concludes my presentation on our company's Forex products. Do you have any questions? It sounds like I'd make out a lot like a fat rat, but does your company profit from this? Yes, we're grateful for the many clients who've invested with us. Our company's growing and our profits are constantly on the rise. Aye, so you spread the profits thin and wide. That's one way to do it. Did you have any other questions? Can I get my investment back no matter what? If something should happen, will I get back the money originally invested? But of course, our company compensates for any loss with its own money, so your initial investment will never decrease. If it's too good to be true, it is. Provided the company stays in business, you mean. What I want to know is what happens if the company goes under. Can I still recover the deposit? Would it be a trust account? Is the investor's money kept separate from the company fund, stashed away nice and safe in a bank somewhere? Yes, of course, at a Toto Bank. Oh god, he doesn't know. Toto Bank? Are you sure you don't mean Toto Trust? Oh, fuck! I was having fun thinking you look like Elliot Rogers. Maybe that image does. Maybe it was a profile shot and I had glasses, so. Oh yeah, that's the one. My mistake. Your investment is deposited at Toto Trust when it's safe and sound. So what do you think? Here, I convinced of our program has many benefits, yes? God, I could go for a fucking haircut. But, you know. I think I'll pass. I can't say I'm entirely convinced. I'm going to have to pass. Huh? Hey! Oh, damn, you figured me out. I hate women so much. I hate them so much. I prefer if they weren't real. You can't just leave that like that. Not after hearing me out this far. Oh, look, you brought goons. That man in front looks fucking dumpy. I hate those darn women. Grr. I'm so angry. They drive me to drink. Kamurocho man. Alright. Yeah, I think I have a follow-up now, but for some reason it's not doing it. Probably because I do so much damage already. Come on, let me do it! I want to do the follow-up! Pretty damn sure I have one now. So, yeah, basically Oriental... I don't know the necessarily etymology of the word, but essentially the reason why Oriental is not considered, I guess, PC nowadays is because it implies like some sort of exoticism. Like, ooh, the Oriental beauty. Something like that. I don't know. I think it would have to... context matters a lot of the time. From the Orient. Yes, thank you. But I don't know why it's called the Orient. That's what I was more trying to get at. Oh, we got money. Cool. Judging from this, I imagine you guys haven't been doing all that well with this scam, huh? I'll let it slide this time, but if you try this nonsense again, I think you catch my drift. Oh, is it? Okay, cool. Thank you. But yeah. But yeah, I think the reason why like it's not considered a politically correct term nowadays is mainly because there's an implied exoticism and like mystique, which is like it makes more sense back when people weren't traveling nearly as frequently, but nowadays it's like okay, let's not. I don't know anyone who uses the term Oriental or no, I don't think I've seen that term being used to describe someone from Asia in quite a bit. I don't think accidentals. That's a term I haven't heard in a while. Yeah, Asian's fine. Although I for some reason in the UK, and this is a European thing mostly. Oh, I unplugged my thing again. It's not dead, but come on, let's move a bit. Thank you. But and no, in the UK they call like Indians and Pakistanis Asians. I know why they did. I know when that trend started. Oh, do I know when that trend started? But yeah, in that context, I don't think it's particularly helpful. No, but like in the North Americas, like Asians are always of the how do I say this politely? God, I don't know how to say this without getting banned. How do I say it? They have distinct facial features. I'll put it that way. Okay, actually, the polite way would have been say like the Southeast Asians, so like your Malaysias, your Filipinos, your Koreans, your Japanese, and all that jazz. Very interesting topics. I mean, I'm just a bundle of whatever the fuck. All right, so let's go to Sushi Gen because we're following that girl around. Yeah, but like it's a European thing. I've heard the term described for Indians and Pakistanis and like countries in that area. I've used the term. I've seen the term Asian used, although I think that's a European thing. Like I mentioned, that might be more European, where those communities are more prominent comparatively. There we go, finally! Now time to fucking give this guy irreparable brain damage. Sick. Talk a bit. I didn't even need to do that, I just think it's really satisfying. Alright. Oh, sick! He actually does a 4 now. Damn it. Whiff! Nothing but air. Let's talk about race relations, chat! Yeah. Thanks for the 5,000 yen, boyo. Naomi's palace. Is she no? Is this Naomi's palace? Oh, I don't recall this area. Oh, he was around for this long. All right, let's talk to Bob here. Wow. Wait, what the? How many do I have? Oh my God. Uh-huh. I have a lot of... Oh, boy. Okay. I did not expect this. I didn't even know this was in this game. This is new to me. Yeah, so... I didn't think he was... I thought he was more recent, but I guess not. So basically, there's a clown called Bob. I don't know if there's any story context for why he exists, but he's basically there to, like, give you completion... Like, items for, like... completing things on, like, checklists and stuff. I don't know how it works in this game, because I actually didn't even know he existed in this game. But yeah. Hi, welcome. Yeah, this song. I wish Baka Mitai was in this game. I listened to that recently. It's a fucking actually great song. How much is the special? 980 yen. Wow, cheap. Can I have one? All sold out, I'm afraid, but you know, she was a little off today. She usually only eats uni. Awabi, you know, the pricey stuff. What's going on? Yeah, but I don't want to play Yakuza Dead Souls. So no thanks. Again, I've already decided for just playing mainline games for simplicity's sake. Alright, she's probably heading to the hotel district, so let's go there. Yakuza Dead Souls won an attempt to try to appeal to the Western fan base and then failed miserably because, like, what? Why, though? Who would want this? No one wanted it. Oh shit, I triggered a side quest. Well, wait, why is his name Kiss Ass? Well, hello there, Akiyama-san. Fancy meeting you here. I'm sorry, you are. The competition. You're no doubt heard of Tenjin Loans. I'm Arima, its president. This man has a weird body. Ah, yes, I've heard rumors. Well, we won't get into what kind of rumors, haha. Did you need something? I was just heading over to your office to talk to you about a little something. My office is right over there, though. Mind if I take a minute of your time? Don't worry, I won't bite. Really, I just want to hear you. I want you to hear me out. All right, I'd be happy to. Let's go to his office, I guess. Damn, these CRT monitors. Were they still around by this point? I guess in business settings they would have been. Especially in Japan, since they don't have a PC culture like we do. You know, we hear our fair share of things about Sky Finance too. Oh yeah? Things like your unique boss model flying in the face of good business practice. How the fuck did I pronounce that? Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I just read that and I realized I fucked up pronouncing that. Let me reread that. Your unique business model flying in the face of good business practice. Holy fuck. I don't think I'm okay. What the fuck? I'm gonna go get a beer. 1 second. I need a... Oh, God. Fuck me. Jesus Christ. I think the quarantine's getting to me. Like, my reading comprehension's worse than usual. It got to my brain. Oh, Potato, are you streaming after this? I noticed, because I noticed you don't really, like, poke your head around unless you're, like, awake. Although, wait, what? Imagine you would still be, like... You're not? Okay, because I don't see you, because sometimes you do. That's why. This is Doyes. What's this? No, that's not me. I feel more like a You know, I will say this. I will say this. This is me being, I guess, showing a moment of vulnerableness. All the Radiant Historia jokes, the way I see the way I react to those, I feel like Lionel Hutz in that one moment where he's being complete. He's getting completely objected and overruled, and he says the line, "If I hear objection and overruled one more time, I think I'm gonna scream," and that's me in that moment. Now you can use this to your advantage. Have fun. Yeah. All right. So now that I have a beer, it's Heineken. This is the last beer in my house. We had a thing of like 18 beers last week, and it's all gone. I drank them all. You wake up to French. What the hell does that even mean? The last beer in all of Canada, I would fucking go nuts. My inner alcoholic would kick in. Rumor has it your system can't function without a huge amount of financial backing. What was it you wanted to ask me? Of course, please forgive me. I can be a real chatterbox sometimes. I'll cut to the chase. Will you join forces with me, Akiyama-san? Join forces? What are French waifus saying things in Chinese? That seems awfully specific. I'm trying to think what the fuck is that even? It's not Muv-Love, is it? Banner of the Maid. Okay, I've never heard of that. Oh, hey, Sieg. Are you streaming after this? You're not? Okay. I don't want to accidentally go over you again. You can't even sleep? Why can't you even sleep? Is it because you haven't left your house in 1 month? Remember when I streamed to VN and everyone loved it? They loved it so much. Everyone loves Virtue's Last Reward. They love... Oh, it was everyone's favorite. Everyone loved it. And by everyone, I mean me. I loved it. And you guys were screaming at it. And it made me happy. I never streamed 999, though. What a shame. That was me assuming that, oh, I love this game so much, surely everyone else will love it. And me completely, like... I did the calculations, but man, am I bad at math. That was that situation. It was still fun. I think everyone enjoyed themselves, whether or not they actually enjoyed the story. I don't even know why I wanted... Oh! You know why I did that? I needed to review the recent collection that come out. And I was playing through it, so I just found an excuse to stream it. It's like, fuck it, I have to play this anyway. That review never got published, though. So, what do you know? I don't even know if I have a manuscript of it yet. Still. Well, let me check that out. Zero. Escape. Nah, I don't have it anymore. Shame. Why not? I think it would be a pretty sweet deal. I'm afraid I much prefer working alone. About VLR? Actually, I was pretty harsh on the collection as a whole because I think the Virtue Last Reward part is fine because it's just a Vita game ported over. But the 999 PC port is not great in the sense that they had to take so many... If you're going to play 999, you play the DS version. That's all I have to say. Since it was made specifically for that hardware. So them trying to port over that into like a console PC setting, they fucked it up. And so a lot of the emotional story beats just don't work. Because they have to like concede, they have to redo the pacing so that it makes sense for a single screen. If it were that good, you wouldn't be making it to me. I don't mind ZTD. It's not the best. It's easily the worst of the three, but there's good moments in it. I think that the actual conclusion is not great. But I think the games themselves almost work. They kind of almost work as standalones. So I don't actually mind going back to them occasionally. Like, I think you can play 999 and Virtue's Last Reward as a standalone game and still get a lot out of it. Which is weird to say. Because I actually played Virtue's Last Reward before 999. Alright, so we can be in a big office. No, fuck you. I'm out. I think you could do it with Virtue's Last Reward, honestly. Because I played that before 999. I still got a lot out of that. It's surprisingly newbie friendly, considering I knew nothing of 999 when I played it. In fact, I think it works better because certain twists you don't see coming since they're not in as much in on the know. Well, I say twist. Some things become twists because you don't know. I think it actually works better. As someone who played VLR first, you could totally play that like separate from 999 and still get a lot out of it. When I'm Street, Somnium Files is really good. It's more of an adventure game, really, but I probably won't. I have the Switch version of it, which was nice to play on the go, but it does not perform very well. There's a lot of like weird stuttering and loading screens and shit like that. Okay. Oh yeah, we're gonna go to the host club. Like my biggest issue with the Somnium Files is that it's kind of it's too tongue-in-cheek at times, especially with action scenes. Like they're kind of farcical, so I find like there's no tension in those moments. I like the general tone of it, but I think it gets a little too silly at times for my liking. Some people dig it, but I'm like, it could probably take the actions. You can probably like have the action scenes be like taken more seriously instead of it being a complete joke. It's definitely a return to form after Zero Time Dilemma, so I was happy with it for sure. Another interesting thing about Somnium Files, it's Uchikoshi definitely becoming a lot more self-aware of himself as a writer and his tropes. Because I don't want to get into spoilers, but it definitely plays on the audience's expectation of his work. And it's like, he's very you get a lot of self-awareness from that visual novel, which is nice, and I'm glad he didn't fall into his old writing tropes. It was a good change of pace. The hack jokes net? What does that mean? I don't follow. Let's go eat something so I can get some health instead of like... So then once we go eat... Actually, no, fuck it. We'll just go to the hotel district now. I am curious as to know why ZTD turned out the way it did. Because I hear like some not conflicting things, but the one thing I heard was that he had a bunch of writers on it. And I think it might have been a case of like not a tonal inconsistency, but just like the writers kind of want to take the story one way and he didn't. Because he didn't write apparently he didn't write every part of that game. From what I understand, I don't know if that's how true that is. I still have yet to play V3, although I kind of know all the spoilers about it. I'd have to play it myself to know how people feel. I think the reason why people hate V3 is because it basically just it kind of takes the piss out of the fan base, and I can see why people don't like that. From my understanding.
Oi.
Jesus Christ! Woo! Okay. I was like, okay, when is this I was like wondering, when is this gonna end? Oh fuck. There we go. From what I know of the ending of that game, I think I'm willing to give the author more leeway because he at least he had something he wanted to say. Whether or not people resonate with that is completely up to them. I can totally get why people would not like what he did with that, with the ending of that game. But again, I've not experienced it personally, so I don't know a lot of the specific, I guess. I know a lot of like the broader strokes and what he was trying to go for. Also, I'm beating up Sakaguchi, so that's, I don't know, relevant. Just trying to trap this man. Can I stab him with this knife? Like, more so than I'm doing right now. Nope. Nice. Oh, thanks for that image. I know how, what do I know about it? I know like what happens, like broadly speaking, I know what happens. I know what the V means, if that's what you're wondering. So, and I know what that extrapolates to. Wait a minute, have you been following me? Yes, you got some nice fish nets. I guess the best way I can put it, from my understanding, to be fair, I don't have a huge attachment to Danganronpa. I've only played the first. Actually, I did play Ultra Despair Girls. Weird. Ooh. I think V3 is kind of the similar boat as to like the ending of Remake, except with Remake, I don't think Nomura's trying to say anything with it. I think he's I think he's just being stupid, and just doing his Nomura-isms, where with the ending of V3, I feel like he was trying to say something grander. Now, whether or not people like that message or not is up to them. Especially if it feels like it's a... No, I did call him a hack. But I wanted to say, like, less so being a hack and more like Nomura-isms, because it's specific. It's not like general hackery, it's Nomura hackery. I think the issue with like going with a really meta ending like what V3 did, I'm being vague just for in case people don't want spoilers, also because I'm not big on specifics as well. The biggest issue with that is like you have a fan base that is very invested in this world and these characters, and then you go on and says, nah, fuck that, it doesn't matter, and people are going to get rustled. And I think that has a lot to do with how people view franchises and media and how it relates to them personally. I think it has also a lot to do with like how they take things a lot more personally when it's not really the case. Am I even... I want to see if I even completed that. I think I have to go back. Where's my memory? Yeah, we go back to this guy. That's perfect. Yeah, but like with V3, I don't think he wants to do a 4. Now, it's not up to him whether or not he gets to do that. I think they'll make a 4 regardless if he's attached to the project or not. He doesn't own it, as far as I'm aware. We're sorta. I'm being more broad with because like the issue with like just with like fan bases and franchises in general is that people take things very personally. And I think there should be some sort of detachment between a piece of work that you enjoy and how much you decide to personally invest in it. Because then you get shit like that. Like, the same could be said with the ending to Remake. Because the reason why, big reason why people are so angry about that is because they have such an investment to the first game, to the original game. And then they see this, and it's like, well, first of all, it's not what they wanted. And secondly, this is just stupid. But then you also get people who get defensive, like, no, the ending's fine. Because, you know, nostalgia and all that jazz. What about him? Apparently Shiobara-san is really coming up in the world these days. It's the same day! Is this the same Shiobara? Hello. Damn! He dressed up nicely. Speak of the devil, huh? Never mind. Please have a seat. I'll reserve judgment for V3 until I actually play that game and see like what he actually does. Yeah, it's a murder game basically, and then the ending of the third game gets really meta and like people didn't like that. See, people are split on that. I have a friend who I have two friends who are into that series. They really liked it. So, you know what? I think the ending of that game. Well, how people resonate with that ending will also depend on how personally invested they are with it. But yeah. Yeah, that's all I'm really gonna say about Danganronpa. But it's also just a general thing of like, people should be. It's hard, especially nowadays with the age of the internet. Like, is this really the same day? Yeah, that's the problem with some of these sub stories because it's implied like there's supposed to be like time between some of these events, but it's clearly the same day. That is a prinny, although it looks like one. God, Kay is so cute. Just want to paint her cheeks. He's prepared 10 million yen. I'm sure we agreed I wouldn't charge you any interest. No, I just wanted to express my gratitude. Well, I'm only taking 5 million. I see. He made it, bros. He paid off his loan. Consider this as thanks for all your help. But I didn't do anything. I really can't accept this. Oh, go on. Take it. I mean, people should like the... Wait, did I even say that today? No, I said that. Well, yeah, but no, people are allowed to like... People can like the things they like, but at the same time, maybe try to distance yourself from it. Like, you can't... If you get too invested in something, it's going to bite you in the ass at some point. I've learned my lesson with Mass Effect. Oh boy. Oh boy, did I. Oh god. And it's like, you know what? Maybe you should, like, separate yourself from it. You can enjoy something, but maybe not get so wholly invested in it, so when it eventually turns to shit, it, like, crushes your soul. How does it feel to see your favorite franchises go down in flames? It feels great. Like, don't get don't get so personally invested in something. Like, enjoy it for what it is. Like, you can really enjoy something like, damn, I really like it. I want to get, like, merchandise for this shit. But then eventually, like, your personality gets, like, intrinsically linked to it. And then once eventually it becomes shit, if it goes on that long, then, you suffer a crisis. And it's like, no one wants that. I think that's what we're seeing with Final Fantasy VII. That and nostalgia helps a lot. Don't worry, Craig. We're getting Red Ash, though. Oh, shit. Crimson and I were on the same wavelength. I was on my way over to your office, and I know I'm in the right neighborhood, but I'm having a hard time finding it. Where are you now? I'm under the Kamurocho gate. I can see a big sign for Manzoku Sushi. Oh yeah, that's cave story is sad. Actually, I was thinking. I was thinking about this. No, I think it's a lot harder. It becomes a lot more painful if you invest in a franchise that has like a continuous story. If it's like a franchise that heavily relies on like single installments, like most JRPG franchises, Final Fantasy, Persona, Tales of, you can suffer one bad game and realize, oh wait, this doesn't affect the rest of the games. Like this is bad in its own self-contained quantity, I guess. But like with a franchise that's like direct sequels to one another, eventually once they get shit, it's like, wow, I wasted my time. Yeah, we haven't done some of the main story yet today. Oh no, we did a little bit. We did a little bit with Lily. What time is it? Oh boy. A lot of side quests today. And a lot of talking. We'll do some main story before I turn out for the night, so we'll finish this subquest. You're the young man outside my office? Oh, that's right, I humored the young man with what he had to say, but I still want to stop by your place. So now I'm calling you from his office restroom. Any chance you can just turn him down and leave? Well, I feel like he's going to pressure me into signing something. Alright, well, wait right there. Where's his office? I think it's near the M store. It's a white building. Oh. Johnny, as long as you have too many characters, it's fine. I wonder what you might be referencing to. Alright, let's go fight. So, it was near the M store. It's a white building, so I'm guessing it's... Wait, where's the M store? It's, that one, so it's probably around here. But yeah. Yo, Scoops. How can I help? You found another one? Oh boy, I can't wait to see what is this. Oh, Jesus Christ, this smiles. I don't know. Why do I keep unplugging this? Fuck my life. It's not it's not dead yet, but... Alright, there we go. I had a Razor phone growing up. That was pretty cool. Oh. Yeah, that was part of the main story, but you know, we'll continue a little bit once we're done with this current subquest. Can I do anything special here? I'll take this. Oh yeah, let's go. Nice. Hey guys, I have a question for you. Do you think people have gotten more cynical nowadays in this modern era? In terms of like, specifically in relation to media, do you think people have just become more cynical? And that there's so few people that are trying to like grasp onto whatever positivity that exists left in the franchise that they care for, that may or may not be going to shit, and it's just so overwhelming that they just can't deal with it, because the crushing reality that their favorite thing might be bad is too depressing to even entertain. Is it this building? Is it a white building? He said an M store, but how many are there? Just the one. List. Oh, that's... Whoa, never mind. How many M stores are there? Just the one. Okay, so it's around here. There's a white building. It's the batting center. Oh, this building, maybe. Oh, there we go. Let's go in. If I can get in. Here we go.
Yeah.
Crimson, I don't know if you're being sarcastic or not. I think I've noticed something, especially with nostalgic... I noticed something with nostalgic franchises, and it's applicable to most. Because I think the problem with a lot of nostalgic franchises, like your Star Wars and your Final Fantasies, is that people think, oh, people think that hype stuff is substantive. For some people it is. People just want to see flashy things happen on screen and be excited. But, like, then you, like, stand back, then you, like, take a step back and say, wait, I got nothing out of this. I saw flashing things on screen and then nothing of interest happened. I think that's the problem, especially with a lot of, like, nostalgic franchises that people grew up with. That you can't just throw shit at the screen and expect people to latch onto it. Like, you have to give them something to work with. And I think that's why some people are okay with, like, the ending to, like, Remake's ending, for example. Is because to them it's so exciting. It's like, oh man, this is, like, my favorite game from my childhood and they're doing such cool shit with it. And they don't necessarily, like, take the step back to, like, really analyze what they just consumed and what it actually means in the long run. I remember someone saying, like, oh, I like this game because it took a chance. As if that in and of itself was, like, interesting storytelling. Like, it's a risk, I guess, but it's like... You have to think, like, 5 seconds to think about it. And you realize it's stupid, it doesn't make sense, and it's probably going to make things worse going down the road. Alright, let's continue with the main plot. $500,000 yen. That's it? Why the long face? It's pretty dang impressive. Has there been, like, a revival of, like, a really nostalgic franchise that worked for a lot of people? I guess Remake 2, like, people really liked that. But then Remake 3 happened and people were like, eh. Like, they were less enthusiastic about that one. I don't know. Is that the... I'm trying to think of, like, what are, like, really nostalgic video game franchises? Oh, I guess Doom. Doom Eternal. But that wasn't, like, a remake. That was just its own thing, but that just works. But it's also really fucking hard to fuck up Doom. Like, even the worst offerings of Doom are still alright. I like new Doom. Doom Eternal specifically. It's fucking great. I think it's not as... I think there is a bit of a split in it, but it's not as split as I think you might expect. I think the Legend of Hero... I mean, yeah, again, that's not really, like, banking on nostalgia. That's just a long-running story. So I wouldn't really count that unless they remake Trails in the Sky, but I don't know how nostalgic people are for that. Those are still relatively recent. Alright, we're gonna go bar with Vivi. Oh, come on, stay plugged in. Like, nostalgia is real. I felt it, although maybe not for a piece of media. I remember going back to like the neighborhood I used to grow up to, and that gave me some heavy nostalgia. So I get what the feeling is, but yeah, you have to realize that it's fleeting, and you're just remembering a better time than now. Like, they could do something good with it, but a lot of times I think people don't like. How do I put this? What if you brought up Sonic? Ugh. Sonic was good. That was like made by fans who understood like why people liked those games. I think a lot of the problems with like creators going back to like old franchises is that they don't necessarily get what people liked about it, or they get it on like a very surface level. Wait, I do know this building. It really brings back memories being up here. Yeah? I'm glad I'm talking over this because nothing's really happening, so I'll probably stop once once we get to like some more substantive. So we used to live around here. Yeah, what are your issues? Are your issues with New Doom like what other people have been complaining about, but what other people like about it? Like I know why people don't like Doom Eternal. I just don't agree with it. It's like, oh, there's so little ammo, and I have to like actually like switch between my weapons and like use my abilities with like care instead of like haha gun go Bert. I have to think while I play my video game? God damn it! I can't have this. I just want to mash buttons and then Demon Go die. Some people don't want to think when they play their video game. And they just want to, like, go Bert. With Doom 2016, it's not that it was a brainless game, but definitely ammo was plentiful, so you just had to, you could always stick with, like, your 2 or 3 same weapons and like be completely fine. All right, let's see for story. Oh, I'm gonna make you happy, woman. What do you do, kiss her? Ah! He did it! What a hero. Oh, she loves it! Fuck, they barely know each other! This guy fucks. He's... That's a great question asking by the man who did that. Like, he's just in love with her because she reminds him of the woman of his past. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there we go. What the fuck? What are these goons doing here? Oh, wait. Yakuza tags.
なめた口聞いてんじゃねえぞ。柴田のこと分かってて喧嘩売ろってのか。そうだ。柴田組のことならよく知ってますよ。東証会の直系って肩書き振りかざしながらも、二次団体の中じゃ常に末席に位置する万年窓際族だ。なんだとこのガキは。予定にはなかったが構わねえ。ぶっ殺してやる。
Shibata family hitman. Oh, that guy's got a sword. But I've got kicks. Oh, that guy's got a... Okay, well, I know him. Let me go first. There's a barbecue here. I'm gonna have to do something with that. Hold up. Oh my god. I gotta kill this man. Can I... Here. That man's skull has been concaved in. That fucking barbecue went flying! I wanted to use it! Oh, I see another one, though. Hold on. Can I go get another barbecue so I can use it? Please? Oh, no, it's an ashtray. My mistake. Has this protag ever killed the guy? Like, canonically or like, in gameplay? Because we threw a bunch of people off the roof, but they just bounced off. They just bounced back up from the trampolines. From bampolines. There's another guy with a gun? Did he pick it up, or did he always have that? That's what I wrote. Oh, did I go to check it out? Uh-oh. Let's heal up real quick. Akiyama's... I don't know if I'd call Akiyama pacifist, but he's also just a civilian. But don't worry, the next protagonist killed like 18 people, so it's fine. Spoilers, I guess. You'll see what I mean. Once, if we're not gonna get there tonight, but we will get there. We better get out of here before more show up. Come on. Come on, girl. You're so fly. Whoa, you pushed that girl out of the way. She had a cute hat, too. Phew, we should be safe here. Sorry you got dragged into that. It's been an interesting couple of days. It's okay. Hey, are you alright? You're not hurt, are you? No, I'm fine. Much as I hate to say it, we should probably call it a night. I'd hate to run into more of them. You're probably right. Well, do your best tomorrow, alright? I'll swing by and check in on you if I can. Okay, good night, Akiyama-san. Oh, we are in the next chapter? Sick. What time is it? 41, okay. We're still good. Doyes flirting. I mean, I've not even used my ultimate techniques yet. Like, hey girl, I want to fuck you till you get sick. When it works every time. The promise. Let's talk to Kido over here. So that's why the Shibata family's been on our asses all this time. Yep. And how are things on your end? Any luck tracking down Arai-san? I forgot. Has Majima canonically killed anyone? Probably. I'd have to think back to Zero. I forget if he did. I'm gonna say he has. Feels in character for him. I see Tojo HQ's got the entire clan looking for him, though. I'm sure it won't be long enough before they find him. They'll serve him up to those Ueno bastards on a silver platter if we don't do something fast. Yeah, things aren't looking so hot. I can't just sit on my ass and wait. I gotta go find him. At least before HQ does. I have to know the truth. I mean, he'd never do shit like this without a good reason. Don't worry, it's a complicated reason. Listen, Kido-chan. Let's say Arai does have a reason. How exactly are you planning to explain that to the Tojo clan brass? Huh? What do you mean? Remember, their relationship with the Ueno was gone sour, but all that gets swept under the rug if they hand over Arai-san. The Tojo doesn't really give a damn why he did what he did. Or even if he did it at all, the only thing that matters is that he's the way out. So what? He just gets to be their sacrifice? Pretty much. But look, Arai-san's a smart guy. He knows this isn't about whether or not he can prove he's innocent. That's why he's gone into hiding. So, what do we do? That's a lot of money. Take it. Huh? What's this for? This is the only way I can help now. Find out Arai-san before the Tojo clan or police do. We can worry about the rest then. But Akiyama-san, use whatever money you need to track him down. I've got other work to do, and you're the only person I can count on. Akiyama-san, why are you doing all of this? Let's just say it's an investment. Arai-san's worth it. I don't get it. Why do you care so much about Arai Aniki anyway? Does it really matter? Yeah, actually it does. I'm looking for him because I want answers. I'm not taking this cash until you tell me what you're up to. Please. I need to know. Fine. Time for backstory.
実は昔俺さ、新井さんに助けられたことがあったんだわ。え、秋山さんが新井さん
So I figured out what to do with Trump bucks. Pay your rent.
それでお前、俺が昔ホームレスだったって話は知ってるか？まあ噂程度に聞いたくらいですが、本当だったんですか？実は俺ホームレスになる前な、東都銀行通銀行で働く普通のサラリーマンだったんだ。秋山さんが銀行員？ああ、今から5年くらい前の話。
Akiyama with the short hair is really weird. I don't like it.
6年くらい前までの俺の人生は綺麗な階段を汗一つかかずに登るような順調なものだった。
The barrel is worth more than the oil.
東都銀行に入社。俺は金融工学のプロフェッショナルとしてエリート街道を歩み始めた。じゃあどうしてホームレスなんかに？クビになったんだよ。2005年の初めにな。クビ？なんかやらかしたんですか？業務上横領。つまり会社の金をこっそり盗む犯罪だ。どうしてそんなこと？知らねえよ。だって俺は横領なんかしてねえんだからさ。は？どういうことですか？はめられたんだよ、会社にな。いきなり業務上横領の疑いをかけられて懲戒免職ってやつだ。そんなバカな。まあ普通そう思うわな。俺も何かの間違いだと思ってた。だが現実は違った。俺が当時担当していたとある会社の口座にあった100万円がある日突然俺の個人口座に振り込まれていたんだ。それでクビですか？ああ、何を言っても無駄だった。銀行は俺を告訴しないことを条件に一方的に俺を懲戒免職処分とした。その後俺は真相を探った。それまでに貯めた金を使い方々手を尽くして調べ回った。でも結局分からずじまい。そのうち貯金も尽きてカムロ町で路上生活を始めたんだ。それでホームレスですか？金なんて簡単に増やせるって思ってたのにさ。元手と信用がなければ何にもできないんだよ。所詮俺は他人の金で遊んでいただけだったんだって。その時初めて分かったんだ。じゃあどうやって金貸しなんてやる？
I helped a business recently. I ordered a gunpla from my local gunpla store. Hopefully comes in soon. I did it today though, so you know.
本当だって。知らない？ミレニアムタワーで爆発があってさ。そこから大量の札束が降ってきた事件。
Yeah, it's cool.
知ってます。
I hope I get it soon. It seems to be still in operation, but I don't know to what capacity. Probably not allowed to take any people in, but they probably still shipping shit. What one? Actually, I want to get the exact name, so let me just pull up the email I got.
だがその時の俺にとってその100万円は命と同じくらい大切な金だった。だがそんな大事な金を
Here we go.
こともあろうに俺は路上で寝ている隙にな。
The Zakutun Shin M. I think the Shin means Mazuka.
あの頃からこの町はホームレス狩りとか言って
It's the white Zaku. It's the latest version of it. Because there's a Shin Matsunaga, that's it. The Shin Matsunaga Zaku too.
そう、新井さんだ。 当時新井さんは金村工業に入ったばかりのチンピラだった。そのチンピラが
They also have the Penelope in stock. I was really tempted to get it, but it's like $100 with shipping. So, although apparently it's really big, so it might be worth it at some point. I'll check again if it's still in stock. I still gotta finish my Psychozaku, but I need to get some. I need to order some plastic glue because I fucking destroyed one. I snapped one of the tubes. I bent it too much. I bent it a little too much and it snapped. So I kind of been putting that on the back burner. Yes, I like how chunky it is. It might be the biggest one. If I get it, it'll probably be the biggest one I own. Currently, I have a oh, what's it called? It's from Zeta, the one I own. It's like one of the Gundams, the main villain pilots in Zeta. I forget what it's called. It's purple. Someone showed me the name, I would know. I have a Cubely, but it's not that one. It's I have a Cubely, and that's what the Masala. Thank you. Yeah, that's my biggest one, I think, right now. The Masala is really nice. The Cubely is really cool too. I gotta finish my Psychozaku, and I got like 2 Gundams in the back burner as well. I've not bought any real grade. I've still stuck with high grade stuff. Oh, look at that fucking pinup. Look at that chunker. God, it's so big. I love it. Yeah, I'm pretty content with, honestly, I'm pretty content with high grade. I don't know if there's any real grades that are like really gripped me. That's like, I want it bad. It's pretty deep, man. I'll probably order the Penelope once I get the Shin Matsunaga one in. Mainly because I don't know how long it takes for them to ship. If it, like, it's a local place, but if it takes too long, I might not, or I might order somewhere else. But yeah, we'll see how long it takes for it to come in. That took longer than I expected. Maybe I should go check in on Lily-chan. What are you talking about? You've got debts to collect. Did someone have a deadline today? Today? Try 3 days ago. People don't pay on time unless you remind them. What if they skip town? Alright. So, who are we talking about again? The owner of Marimba, the bar and champion district. Now go collect that payment, damn it. Marimba, right. Trying to think what else. I am running out of, like, room for my Gunplas, though. Like, my current shelf is filling up. Oh god. Can we go? Actually, let's go back if we have some side quests there here. Yeah, I want to finish off my I do want to finish off my current Psychozaku, but breaking that little breaking the tube kind of like demoralized me a little bit. It's not the worst. Like it's kind of visible, but it's not like a centerpiece part of it, so I could probably still continue. It also has a lot of fucking tiny nubs, which is a little discouraging, but it's like oh god, this woman. Apologies for the wait. No problem at all. You know which one I wish they had a modern kit of? I'm kind of not. The weird one that fought, the weird Gundam that fought Mobile Suit that Fa from Zeta Pilots. I forget the name. I really like the design, but there's only like one model they ever made, and it's like really old, so I don't know if I want to get it. Not the Pallas Athena, no. No, not the green one, it's the yellow one. It's like, it has that really big, it has like that, it's like a banana, it's like banana ship. The Methus, thank you. I like the design of it, but they only have one, they've only made one model of it, and it's like from like the 90s, I think. It's pretty fucking old. It's a much older model. I wish they had like a new run of it. She wants 50 million. As it happens, my husband also works in the consumer lending industry. What is the Pallas Athena? I just want to remind myself. HG. I don't even remember this one. That's pretty cool though. Is that from Zeta? Oh, yes, I remember what it is. This is the thing she pilots after Rekoa decides to turn coat because of Big Man. Oh, she wants a real man in her life. It pains me. She pilots that after fucking Lieutenant Quattro Bagina couldn't reciprocate her feelings. Then why are you here and not your husband? My husband is a prideful man. He would never dream of borrowing money from another loan firm. Memphis is a funny thing. Although I heard like the older model is not even like too it's not even like correctly proportioned. Like they had to take some considerations. Oh, there's also the Quattro's mech in Zeta. I forget the fucking name again. The Yaku Ishi, I think? The gold one. Yeah, the Yaku Shiki. I heard like there's no good models for that just because the gold, you'd have to like paint it yourself to make the gold look good. So it's like, Alright, so I beg you, please lend me the 50 million yen. They do have a metallic coating version? Oh, cool. Okay, I might look into that. Only 12,000 yen, so that's cool. Oof, that's a little pricey. That's like what, $130 US? Probably even. Oh yeah, that's kind of pricey, but not the worst. What grade is it actually? Yeah, I'm guessing the metallic coating makes it like hike up in price. All right, so. Oh, and if I may ask your name as well. Setsuko Arima. Arima? It's that woman before. Oh, we met Arima. Guess she's married to that Arima fellow over at Tenjin Loans. Oh. You mean you didn't know? That looks pretty good. I think the worst, Gunpla I own is the Rick Diaz. It's a specific Rick Diaz. It's the one with like the big. It's like the one with the really big jetpacks on its back. It's at least the one I got. It's an older model too. It's not my favorite because I touch it and it just like the Sturm Diaz, I believe. Yeah, it's not great. At least the one I got. It's an older model too, and it's like because I like the Rick Diaz, and that was the only one I could get at the time. It's like. I can't really pose it because if I touch it, it fucking like falls apart. I'm not happy with that one. Well, everything looks okay at first glance, but with all the overpayment, refunds, and defaulted loans, it's safe to say Tenjin really is in a tight spot. Figures, when Arima-san invited you over to his office, he was probably hoping to pull you in so he can get his hands on Sky Finance's capital. It all makes sense now. I turned him down, so he cozies up to the latest big money maker, Shiobora. Shiobora-san gets Tenjin's clients, while Tenjin gets control of Shiobora-san's money, as the two of them try to ride out their financial troubles. Damn! It's all coming together. And I'm willing to bet the clients Arima hands off to Shioboro-san are the ones with no means to repay him. Arima gets rid of the bad clients and scores some fresh funding in the process. 2 birds, 1 stone. He and his wife might be able to temporarily make it through their financial crisis. But if those deadbeat clients cause money troubles for Shioboro-san, with no more loans on the horizon, Tenjin loans wouldn't be around much longer. Exactly. Fuck! You know what I still want? I still need the Kshatriya. That thing is pure sex, and I want it. I want it so bad. It looks so good. Give me a Kshatriya. I think they went up in price recently too, which sucks, but whatever. I'll invest at one point. Was it a 2009 kit? Hold on. That doesn't seem right. The one I got... I'm gonna... You might be looking at a wrong kit. I think I got this... No, that's not the one I got. Fuck. Okay, it's the... I'll link the one I got. I got... this one. Do you have a moment? Sure, what's up? Well, the lady from Tenjin Loans is here asking for a job. What? At the club? Uh-huh. And? She's not exactly the right age for hostess work. I tried saying no, but... She's not backing down. She says she'll clean the restrooms, wash dishes, anything. I told her there's got to be plenty of other jobs out there, different kinds of jobs. But apparently... Oh, the likely places turned her away. I suppose not many places in town would hire the wife of the president of Tenjin Loans. I don't think so, no. Why? What's going on? Nothing. Just stall here for a moment, okay? I'm actually glad that the first gunpla I got was really good. The goof. Like I think the latest 0079 goof is really good. Like it's like a nice lean kit, very solid, like very posable too. Like that's just a sturdy ass kit. Very cheap, so it's like good. That's a good... I picked a good one to start off with, honestly. So if I picked any one, I might have been turned off. Yeah, just HD. I haven't gone to any real grades yet. Oh, come on. Can it? No, I didn't get. No, I didn't get that one. That's the Gatling Shield one is from. That's from 8th MS team. I don't have that one. I have the one from 0079. So it's leaner than that. Alright, this guy over here. I scared off everyone else. Wait, there's suddenly like 40 people watching. Damn, I had to talk more about Gunpla. It's working. This is how I expand my user base. Yeah. But yeah. I'm like, no, I'm gonna play none of the PS2 Gundam games. What the fuck? I could ask you the same thing, disappearing in the middle of signing our agreement. Oh, I see your wife is here too. What's going on? Nothing at all. Let's head back and finish up that paperwork. Just don't embarrass me anymore, got it? Who's embarrassing whom? Akiyama-san. Why are you here anyway? I own the place. What? Oh, what do you do? What do you do with Shioboro's none of my concern, but this lady here is my customer. Stay out of her way and let her finish her test. How dare you? Why would you be taking his test? You probably haven't realized this yet, but Tenjin Loans as well. Shut up. Come on, guys, get him. But yeah, there's some... I need more... I still gotta get... There's so many Gunplas I want. So currently, what I want, the Penelope, which is expensive. Kshatriya, which is expensive. Just a good old red Zaku, which I can probably get a good... I think there's a real grade one. I think there's one... I think the one I want is from the Origin. The one with the rocket launcher is really cool looking. I think that's a real grade though. Could be wrong. I don't know if it's a good kit though, so... Not the most expensive one, so... How do I keep on plugging this? Johnny Ridden's... I don't know which one that is. Oh, what's the... Oh, I noticed. I saw this. I think that I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I think they're selling a Sakura Wars a Sakura Wars model, which I was kind of surprised by. I didn't even know Sakura Wars made play mods. It just said Sakura Tyson, so it's like, okay, that sounds like Sakura Wars. I didn't see which one it was. I just killed Arima. I didn't think Sakura Wars was popular enough nowadays to even warrant a play mod, but I could be wrong. I know it's big in Japan, so... Or was. I don't know how big it is still now. Now I said Sakura Wars, Alex, so they could be crawling from under the floorboards. I'm sorry, Irima-san, but I took the liberty of looking into your company's financial health. They did, so it's possible. But I heard that it wasn't well received over there. But, you know, even if you manage to get over the current hump by giving your clients to Shiobora and putting his money into Tenjin's pockets, the demand for refunds won't stop, and you don't possess the financial means to get new clients. Shiobora's funds will just barely solve the problem at hand, and the only clients he'll inherit are the ones who can't pay him back. I think Sakura Wars might be better received here just because the West doesn't have as much a history with it as Japan does. So they have less context, I think. That's just my prediction. I don't know. I could be wrong. I mean, I'm just interested because it's Kide Kubo designing the characters, and I don't care much for Bleach, but he's a good character designer. I wasn't exactly trying to. It's just like you said. Show people are serious and they'll be happy to work with you. Arima-san's wife was serious about passing a test and you responded to that. I think Arima-san really understood his wife's determination as well. My eyes have been opened. I made a little bit of money and started acting like I had it all figured out. I'll start over, and this time I know my efforts will pay off. But yeah. So yeah. God. How much is the Kshatriya now? Let me check. In fucking Funbuck and fucking Monopoly money. The Kshatriya is a whopping... Oh god, it went up in price for the high grade too. Fuck my life. I could get this for like sub $100 and now it's like $145. Kill me, please. Ugh. Oh wait, this is the repaired. Never mind, that's not the one I want. That's the repaired version. Okay, I'd have to look more into it. No, it doesn't seem like it has it on Amazon. I have to check elsewhere for that. Oh well. Alright, actually, I just realized we have abilities we can level up. We're kind of behind on that. That's what we're gonna do. Dodge combo. We can have... Both can exist. Boost the speed of combo attack. Hell yeah. Let's go. We can have both. We can have a Yakuza stream and talk about Gunpla all day. Why not? They're not mutually exclusive. Alright, let's go back because we still have to finish that quest with the woman. I mean, I'm not as deep into Gundam as I would like to be. I've still yet to watch Double Zeta. Actually, how much of UC have I seen? Not seen Double O. I've not seen War in the Pocket. Still gotta get into the Double Zeta. Shark's Counterattack is then next. Then there's 8th MS Team still. Unicorn, Narrative. And what else? Oh, Victory Gundam, I guess. If I really want to depress myself. I've not, no. I've not gone around. I've heard good things. I should probably get around to it. It's like 6 episodes. Shoko-san's here. Yay. I heard Victory was fucking depressing as shit. I mean, I've also heard 0080's depressing as shit. But you know what? All of UC's depressing as shit. So what am I even like going on about? It's all depressing. What am I on about? We're gonna get Hathaway's Flash, and that's gonna be also depressing. UC's just misery porn. That's all it is. It's just people being miserable and getting horribly traumatized by the horrors of war. Thunderbolt's still my favorite piece of Gundam media I've seen. How many episodes, depending on which series you're talking about? If you're talking about like regular Gundam, it's like for all, oh god, all of them together? Fuck, like hundreds. Probably like 500 around? At least. Wait, which one's Beltuccia's children? Is that like the Char Aznable backstory manga thing? Is that what that is? I remember vaguely. I think you mean Beltuccia's children. Haha, he's asking her for dinner. Protective amulet. Damn, dude. Say, Hana-chan, you wouldn't want to grab a bite to eat, would you? Me instead of Shoka-san, you mean? No, that's not... Are you sure? I can easily put away 100 pieces of odor... Fuck! Why are you so fat? You fucking pig? You want me to fucking lay out a trowel for you so you can eat it out like a pig? Oink oink, motherfucker. No, I read it all. That's fine. She's gonna reinvest. She's gonna take the loan that she had that we gave her to pay off her current loans, and then work it all off, and pay you back. And then it's like, hey, you want to go out to dinner? It's like, nah, I'm good. That is a side quest over here. Who's this fucking nerd? Oh, okay, we have to do this. We have to do this quest line now. Whoops, yeah, it is. Are you a customer? Can you help me? I need money. Oh, won't you please give me a loan? This is what we've been wanting to do. Hear him out. I mean, what's a thicker Gundam than the Penelope? Like, oh, maybe the Gundam from 0083 and that stupid, like that weird jet attachment. You know the one I'm talking about. Like, where it's like, here, let's put him in like in a bigger thing. Is that the Dendrobium? I think my Gunpla store had one on display, not for sale, but it was already built and painted. It was really nice, but it's kind of silly. Let me double check to see if that's the case. Dendrobium. Yes, that's it. That's the one, drunk. It's my daughter. She's been kidnapped. Ooh. How could I? The kidnapper told me bad things would happen. What time is it? 12:12. Fuck it. Let's keep going. I'm here because I need money to pay them off. They're demanding a ransom? Yeah. Well, yes. Most kidnappings fail, you know. The police often wind up catching the criminals in the end, so they might want to try them first. Just because the police catch most of them doesn't mean my daughter won't get hurt. I'm not going to gamble with safety like that. With her safety like that. I understand, but we can't be sure that money will bring her home safe. Well, there's no sense in just talking about it here. Take a look at this. Oh my god. Interesting. Still, can't you just trace the email to find out who the kidnapper is? They used my daughter's cell phone. I wrote back, but I guess they turned it off. Would you mind sending a copy of that phone to my photo, just in case? Oh, yeah, sure. So this is like the highlight quest of side quest for Akiyama. We're gonna. I think it's like 2 or 3 parts. We're gonna do this because it's worth it. The payoff is worth it, rather. So, how much were you looking to borrow? The kidnapper's asking for 100 million yen. I scraped up 70 million by cleaning out my account and borrowing the rest from the bank. And now you need a remaining 30 million. That's correct. I heard you can make it happen without any interest or collateral. Well, I do have a few conditions if you can pass my test. The loan is yours. No interest, no collateral. Thank you so much. I'll do anything you ask. Anything, please help me. Give him a test. Alright, but you have to pass my test first. We don't have much time, so let's get to it. Oh, wait. Is this the... Han-chan, would you run a check for me on that Nishima guy? Oh, and look into how his business is holding up as well. Sure thing, Chief. Hang on. Let's see. Here we go. Says here he lives with his wife and 1 daughter. The daughter's in high school. High school, huh? That sounds about right. Nishima's has no criminal record? Oh, but his daughter's been taken in a few times. Maybe she runs with a dangerous crowd. Anything else? Nishima runs a consulting business, and it appears to be doing all right. He has an average amount of debt. Interesting. Interesting. A kidnapping strikes a completely ordinary family. I got the contract. This should do the trick, right? That looks fine. Thanks. Looks like you passed the test. No interest, no collateral? Deal's a deal. I'll lend you 30 million. As promised, however, I can't give you a large sum right this second. It's not like I have it lying around. I'll send it over to the exchange point. It's safer that way. I suppose you're right. Then we're all set for today. I'll be waiting for your call. All right. I guess I'll head home then. Just please don't let me down that 30 million yen. All right, let's go give him the money. Let me check. Oh, so we have to wait for his call, I guess. You know what we can do, though, while we wait for him to call? Before he just calls right now. Okay, so he won't... Oh, fuck, never mind! I guess he'll just call now. Sky Finance, Akiyama speaking. Akiyama-san, I got a call from the kidnapper. And where does he want to make the exchange? Park Boulevard, there's a taxi stand by the Kamurocho Hills construction site. A taxi stand? Yeah, he said put the money in a cab, then he'll tell me where my daughter is. I see, okay, then let's meet in front of the Millennium Tower. I'll bring the money right over. Come to the lockers on Taihei Boulevard. Sure, I'll see you there. I don't know what else I can talk about Gunpla. I think I've already said my piece. I think maybe there's something I can say that I haven't already said. Actually, I think we're just talking about the Gundam in general, not specifically that. Yeah, we were talking about how many episodes there were in all of Gundam, which is a lot. And then I was talking about how UC is horribly depressing. There are a lot of Gundam universes, but I tend to categorize it into 2. UC and not UC. I think that's the easiest way to look at it. Since UC is like the main universe and it encapsulates like most of it. And then you have like a bunch of other universes that like sometimes are standalone, sometimes they have sequels and whatnot. And then you have like shit like Gundam Destiny and you just want to fucking kill yourself. Because it's like, man, how much worse can it get? And then you have Gundam Seed Destiny. And it's like, oh, it can get way worse. Fuck my life. Here's 100 episodes of garbage. I'm trying to see. He said in front of the lockers, right? Am I crazy? It's right here, no? So something's going off. I don't know anyone who likes... Oh, fuck my wife. I don't know anyone who likes, Destiny. Like, oof. Was Seed okay? Was it really? Maybe it was okay up until Kira decides to fucking survive his cockpit being exploded. Because, you know, you can just walk that off. Look at me! My cockpit gets stabbed right in the way, and I somehow live. Because, like, if you're gonna make him survive, and make him survive something that's at least plausible, and not something that would fucking have him left in ashes. I heard the best part of Destiny, the CE universe, was actually the OVA Stargazer. I heard that was really good, though. What time is it? It's like 1:15 midnight. It's fine, Blind. We're just talking about Gundam and not doing much of the main plot. I didn't talk when we had the main plot. Also, where is this guy? His daughter's been kidnapped. Oh, wait, we haven't got the money yet. Duh. And then didn't someone else, like, fucking explode and Seed, and he came back and see Destiny is like the Char clone? Or something? Oh god, I don't remember. It was dumb. To be fair, Crimson, we are doing a lot of side content, so it's not like I've been it's not like I've been beelining the main plot. Because I mainly want to do this side quest, and then we'll, like, start beelining the plot a little bit. Mula Flaga. Oh my god, thank you. Did he come back, or am I crazy? Because I'm pretty sure he did, and he became, like, the Char clone for Destiny. Okay, I'm not crazy. Cool. That was stupid, because he fucking... Did they retcon him, like, the way he got destroyed? Because, like, I remember originally he got fucking obliterated. But I think they retconned it so that him coming back would make more sense. Oh god, they did, yeah. Oh boy. And then you had the fucking... Not Kigali, what's her name? The pink-haired bitch. Then you had, like, the fucking... What's her name? Lacus Klein, that's it. Then you had her, like, body double, and then she gets killed. You got the briefcase. That's right, because his helmet was floating in the air. That's what they did. Seed was like a weird attempt to, like, redo, like... Seed is weird. Seed was just basically them going, hey, let's just do UC except, like... It's basically like a weird attempt at redoing UC. Hey, we got new types. No, we got coordinators, which I don't know why they're special. What made coordinators special in that universe? They were just really good pilots or something? I don't even remember. They were like the new types of that universe, and I don't know what was so special about them. They're test tube babos? Oh, that's right. Oh shit, I went to do the main plot accidentally. Whatever, I guess we'll do it here. I was so distracted by this, by talks of Seed. What was, like, accessories? Damn, what are we gonna give her? Give her earrings. Hearts. Necklace, that's fine. Give her a heart ring. So many hearts. Watches, give her a heart watch. We don't have a heart watch, fuck. That's fine. Bracelets though. Heart bracelet. This one works. Alright, that should be good. Whatever. Remember when Flame was a crazy bitch and then when she died, we were supposed to feel sad? But it didn't work because she's a crazy bitch. I clapped when she died. It's fucking weird. It's been years since I've seen Seed and Seed Destiny, yet I remember very specific moments of it. Ugh. I didn't even watch all of it. I've seen enough. Alright. How's she doing? Oh, she's doing well! Damn! I didn't even try. Hey, what other dumb bullshit happened in Destiny in Seed Destiny that I forgot? There's a lot. Nothing like a girl with culture. We're just gonna beeline this. Let's see if they're still talking to her. Yeah, she loves it. She's getting so many customers. Did it fall apart? Rip. Alright. I don't even need to change anything. She's doing so hot right now. I win by doing absolutely nothing. Why was Kira #1 for like Aeon? Oh god, what are you talking about specifically? I don't follow. Oh yeah, that's right, because fucking Seed and Seed Destiny were really popular in Japan because they got that shoujo ai audience or something stupid. Because it was like melodrama and dumb. They spent a lot of money on seiyus and shit, but they didn't put any time into like the plot, so it was dumb. Okay, so now we have to meet with her there, but we won't just yet. We want to go back to Sky Finance. Oh no, we already have the briefcase. We just have to give it to him. So we're gonna give him the money. Alright, we'll go with him, I guess. We're gonna go to the kidnapper. What's going on? Excuse me, are you Nishima-san? Yes, that's me. Yes, well, I was told to deliver a briefcase. Oh, yes, of course, this is the one. Gotta say, I don't usually do this kind of thing. Not a delivery man, you know. Was he a massive cunt to some of the VAs? I don't remember hearing that, actually. What did he do specifically? How did he treat him poorly? Yeah, hello, yes, this is Nishihama, rather. It's the kidnapper. Oh my god. Go back on the phone. Yes, I gave it to the taxi driver. Now, where's my daughter? Where's Miki? Huh? The bathroom in West Park? Hey, wait a second. Don't hang up. Hey! She's in a dingy bathroom. Oh no. Oh my god, what did they do to her? Oh, nepotism. That reminds me of Crimson. You know this story. I think it was which Tales game that the horrible nepotism occurred in? Was it Asteria? Was that the one? Where where they basically fucking murdered Baba's career because he was an idiot. Oh boy. He did do that to himself. I'm not saying he didn't fucking deserve it, but wow. And apparently, like her voice, the character's voice actors have to go out and like apologize profusely to the fans for doing fucking nothing. Wasn't even her fault. Ugh. And then they basically put him in like a executive. They basically changed his position so that he was basically. He had a ceremonial position and he had like no sway in the company and then he just fucked off or something, or is he still in that position? If you want me to pay you right back, it's going to be quite the challenge, though. There's no interest on that loan, right? That was our agreement. Yes. Could you please sign our stamp, stamp this promissory note? Oh, sure. Then it's done. Because Japan doesn't fire. They don't fire them directly. I think what they did. Because I think what they did to him is that what they tend to do is that Japanese companies will tend to either increase their workload or put them in like in a position where they get nothing accomplished until they leave the company of them on their own volition. Japan work culture's fucked and backwards. Wait, didn't that studio announce a game? I remember seeing a trailer and like what happened? What was that game called? Hello? Hi, Chief, is the girl okay? Prelude Rune. Why did that studio close? Was it also... Yeah, I remember that trailer. Wow. That was only 2 years ago, too. What the fuck? What happened? Like, it must have been either they just did not like what they saw or something. So, something suspicious. Putting the hostage in a bathroom before the deal goes through. What if Nishihama never handed over the ransom? Things like that. It's a strange one, alright. Do you think he might have been pulling a fast one on you? Maybe. Either way, I'm gonna get to the bottom of it. Huh? The family came together to work this scam. What would drive people to those lengths? Ah, there's that bad habit of yours, Chief. What's the harm? I'm just gonna poke around a little. Let me give you some data then. I'm looking through the cab company's trip records now. Here we go. Yep, this is fishy, all right. The taxi that picked up the ransom money. It looks like it did a circuit of Kamurocho that stopped near Children's Park on Chichifuku. Wow, Hana-chan. You looked all that up for me? I was kind of curious myself. Besides, I don't care much for tricking people or seeing them get tricked. That sounds like you. All right. Children's Park on Chichifuku Street, huh? I'll take a look. Yeah. Because they basically promoted him to a position, but that position he did no work. So they certainly put him in a position where he would just leave on his own volition because they wouldn't give him anything to do. So he just fucked off. Did he just fucking kill his career? Like, Square Enix firing him back. It's like, oh, he's bounced back. Nope, done. What is he even doing now? Well, here's the thing with getting paid to do nothing. I heard a story where a guy was working in a Japanese office, and whatever reason because he would just work regular hours and not like the stupid, crazy bullshit hours that there's like the culture stigma that expects you to do. So they eventually made it a position where he would do literally no work, but he couldn't do anything else. Like he couldn't read or anything. He would have to sit at his desk and do absolutely nothing for his entire shift until he eventually just left the company. And they did that because they didn't want, instead of just firing him, they made it so that he would have to leave. It's a fucked up story. The work culture there is completely fucked. I think it's getting better now, but it's still slow. Because the problem is like a lot of this culture is self-imposed. And it's just like, it ain't healthy. They said Shifuku on West Street? Children's Park on... Actually, where did they say it was? They said it was... Yeah, West Shichifuku Street. So that's... Where is that? I think it's around... Takeichi... Akimichi. Where is West Shichifuku? Come on. East Chichifuku. Were we just... Oh, we were literally just there. What the fuck? Okay, I guess we'll go back there. I guess, but most like in the West, over here, like they just fire your ass. Like they'd rather not bother having you around. Yeah, unions do not treat they do not treat scabs very kindly. It's interesting. Unions are a funny business. Yay! You're employed for just a little while longer. Reminds me when I used to work for WB. Ugh. Who's this lady? Hey, you got a second? Are you Miki Nishihama-san's friend? Yes, I am. Who are you? Well... Oh, fuck. I wish I had a log. Oh, well, I don't know if I should say, but there's this, like, urban legend, you know, about a legendary loan shark who gives out money for free right here in Kamurocho. I mean, he'll kill you if you don't pay up, but, like, if you manage to really pull over the wool over his eyes, you can get by without paying a single yen. Huh, a legendary loan shark, you say? Word is, Miki's dad totally fooled this guy and made off with a buttload of cash. Maybe, like, 200 million or something. Yeah. When I used to work at WB, they were like, essentially, they would sign you up for periods of 3 months at a time. It was definitely a little stressful, especially since sometimes you wouldn't know if you would get renewed or not. Luckily, the company I work for, well, not luckily, there's some weirdness to it. I'm technically not a permanent employee with the, I'm still a contract worker for where I work. But we don't sign it's just like a legal thing. I believe my next evaluation, if it all goes well, I'll be a permanent employee and I get benefits. So yeah. And a little pay raise, which is nice. Hopefully that happens. On the plus side, I don't have to worry about employment where I work, so... Oh, let's go to La Marche. I think the reason... It's bizarre. Like, because of my line of work is weird in the sense that, like... I'm on an evergreen project, so I'm pretty much here until, like, they decide to downsize, like, the QA staff. But how it essentially works is that you theoretically, you'd move from project to project, depending on the needs of each one, and then as they come in, you'll get more and more projects. I don't know what the current status of, like, new projects is now, considering pandemic, but they've set up, I think they set up at least over half their employees to work from home, so they might still be getting new work. But I'm not super sure on that. But I'm on a project that's, like, more or less guaranteed me work for this long, which is nice. My employer's probably not hurt by the pandemic nearly as much as like another company would, although they're not working at full capacity still. That month? No, it wasn't even a month. The 2 weeks in which I think it was like it was a 2-week period where I was still like the province was starting to shut down, but I still had to like go to work. That was fucking stressful. Just because I had to leave the house. That was a stressful time, especially because it was weird because I had to still come into work, but they were also trying to get us to set up to work from home, and then at one point they just canceled my shift. Like, yep, no, you're not coming in, get fucked. But then I got set up to work from home, so now I'm making money as if nothing happened. Well, for me it was stressful because like I take public transit, so you know. Although I will say it was very empty. Oh, jeez Louise. Yeah. I 15 for me. I walk like for me like 15 feet, please. I like wake up and like I turn around and then I'm at my desk. Like there's a 1 foot dip. Like there's a 1 foot gap between my workstation and my bed. Like, I can stretch my legs onto my bed if I wanted to. Ooh, we can sell that. Ooh, there's something over here. Something nuts over here. There it is. I will say it's I've been living in my room for a good part of a month, so I was a little stir crazy at first, but I think I've gotten over that initially. Kind of lost track of time though. Let's go to Ibuzupan. Also, 90-minute kami, that's fucking rough. I don't even recall ever having to do a kami that long before. Yeah, that match, so it's like right there, perfect. Do you use a bus? Do you use like a pass, Crimson, or no? Because when I would commute, I haven't renewed my bus, I would say bus pass. It's more like STM pass since it's for all public transit. Well, it's Metro Bus for me. It's like $80 it's like $86.50 Canadian a month. So for both buses and metros. Oh, Akiyama-san. Well, if it isn't Miki Nishihama. I gotta follow her. Where'd she go though? Okay, we have to talk to people. Hey, you there. Did you see a young woman run by just now? Huh? Oh, yeah. Snagged a cab right over there. So now she's in a taxi. Any idea where she went? She told the driver something about in front of the theater. Are you some kind of stalker or something? Come on, you ever seen a stalker dressed this sharp? Thanks for the tip. Better head to the theater square. Whoa! Nouveau Riche guy. Look at this fucking dude. What the fuck suit is he wearing? This guy's got 3 health bars? Fuck me. Whoa! I kicked that fucking motorbike. That was awesome. And concussion. It's George Washington. I don't know why rich people put on powdered wigs. What is this, the 17th century? No, that'd be 18th century. Actually, when were powdered wigs in vogue? Or when did they start being in vogue? Like... Yeah, I was gonna say 1700 roughly. Like, Marie Antoinette era was the when they were definitely a thing. Weren't like the wigs lined in like lead or something, and that would cause like fucked up skin problems? I don't know. I say lead. I think it was something else. Like what they were used to powdering the wigs, like fucked people's hair up and like their skin and whatnot. I might be getting my facts confused because I know the Queen Elizabeth. the Virgin Queen. Like she would paint herself. She would like paint herself to look really pale, but whatever was in the I guess makeup or what the product that she was using to like apply to her skin caused it to like grow lesions and shit. So she just had to keep applying it to hide the lesions until she'd look like a clown. Yeah, I think I'm confusing with the mercury lined hats. Alright, where's this lady? She's in front of Theater Square. Is that her? No, but I think I can talk to these guys. Asshole nearly killed me. What was the taxi doing here anyway? Thing was moving like a bat out of hell. Hey, you got a second? I'd like to ask you about that taxi. What about it? Did you see which way it was headed? I think toward the hotel district. I like these guys, like how they point to directions with such flair. What time is it? Oh my god. I think we're gonna wrap up this sub-story. Actually, we'll do a little long. We'll do some main story as well, since that's been severely lacking this stream. Oh my god. Fuck it, why not? Let's go 5 hours. No one has to go anywhere. Wait, that's a baseball. Let's see if I can do anything with it. Alright, let's see if I can't do anything with this baseball. Oh wait, that was salt? What? I just poured salt in that man's open wounds. Oh my god. That was cruel even for you. Why did I think that was a baseball? I'm pretty sure that is an item, but what the fuck? Alright. So they should have said hotel district, so we're around here. Oh, that looks like the guy. Howdy, my dude. Most exciting job I've had in years. Makes this cigarette taste that much better. Excuse me, you picked up a young girl on Senrio Avenue, right? Sure did. Made it over here in record time, too. Do you know where she went after she got out? Yeah, she went to that hotel. Try room 406. How do you know her room number? Well, the whole time she was in my cab, she kept muttering 406, 406 under her breath. Seemed pretty agitated. Careless of her. Hey, thanks. You've been a big help. All right. So why did these people want the money? Guys, could you predict why the people want the money? And if you already know, don't say anything. Like, why would they want 30 million yen? What are they going to do with it? Is that a rock? Oh, looks like it. Can I actually take that rock? No, but why does that physics? Oh god. I wish. I'd have to ask them if they could buy me that. Why would they? Okay, then why pretend that the daughter was kidnapped if the wife was actually kidnapped? That seems. Are you okay, blind? That seems a little far-fetched. Wait, do you not know how this resolves? Crimson? I thought you would. I got a cheeky 5,000. Oh, fair enough. All right. Let's see how this resolves. No. I don't know. It's hard to discern tone from text. Here it is, room 406. Let's see what's behind the door number 1. Okay, okay, that makes sense. Oh my god. Is this some kind of joke? Hey honey, Akiyama caught up with us. Why is the daughter with you? Oh wait, she wasn't. She was just doing her own thing. What in the world? Eek! Trying to sneak a peek, you perv? Akiyama, you've got a lot of nerve barging in on my wife while she's bathing. I've got a lot of nerve? What the hell are you doing with my money? You swindle out of me and this is what you decide to do with it? Oh, come on. I wanted to wallow in a bathtub full of cash since I was a kid. You see it in movies and stuff all the time. No, you don't. Is he okay? That's right. You could probably count on one hand the number of people who've had this opportunity. You needed money so badly that you felt you had to scam me for it? I thought you were in trouble. DuckTales. Yeah, but that's like gold coins. You can't even swim in gold coins. You'd fucking break your skull if you tried to dive into it. And here you are, using my money for this bullshit. Our dream isn't bullshit. In fact, I'd say it's even worth killing for. I don't know why your daughter was alright with this. She's getting nothing out. What the fuck was that pose? So, this is not even a... Come along on this rotating bed of magic. You're going to give me all the money back. Got it? Yes, sir. Please take it. I'm just happy to have made my dreams come true. I'm fully erect. But damn, you got a smoking wife, I will say. You lucked out. You've got to be kidding me. We're not gonna bathe in his money. Then how about a souvenir? You did come all this way. Oh, we can sell that. We can sell that gold plate. Sick. Was she gonna watch her parents? No, I think she came to warn them. I don't know why she was even okay with this idea. Okay, everybody, you know what that means. Back in the... Oh, God, no, you're right. No, fuck off. No, stop. Cease. Haha, Dad, you're the greatest. Get back in the money. Ha 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 ha. Let's all go. Let's all dive in nude. Oh, God. Am I dead? Oh, no, it's worse. Alright, let's continue with a bit of the main story, and then I think we'll wrap it up. So let's go meet up with her. Let's go meet up with Lily at the bar. The remote play. Even the remote play wanted to kill itself. That was really... That was... so basically, that was the main sub-story I wanted to do. We'll probably slow down a little bit. And try to beeline the main plot a little bit more. I'd imagine fucking on Gunpla would be really uncomfortable. And a mess. Like, I wouldn't do that. Let's go this way. Like, they would just break. Like, you might as well just, like, fuck on Legos at that point. I guess Gunpla is like a status symbol. What about a one... Sakurai, no! You still have to make Smash games. It's only 2010. Why are you extorting people's money? Guys, I'm gonna have to kill Sakurai. It's the only way. He's too strong. Guys, I killed Sakurai. He's fucking dead. If Yakuza was actually added to Smash, that'd be nuts. I don't think it will, but you never know. I've seen stranger things. I've seen Persona added to Smash. That should have never fucking happened ever. Alright, let's go meet up with Liddy in the bar. Or something. Wait, where the fuck is this? It looks like it's in Champion District. Alright, let's upgrade some shit. Oh, let's just get a bunch of taunts. Just for laughs. Downed taunt, scolding taunt, squat taunt. Yeah. Get all the taunts, because he's a cheeky lad. Bilo was predictable. I mean, if you didn't actually expect a Fire Emblem character to be added, then you're kind of going crazy. That's a... Okay. Where is it? It's right there, no? Am I crazy? Can I get in the bar? Or... Where's the entrance? Marimba. Where is it? Is it not here, or is that... Oh my god. I liked Three Houses too. I was laughing when everyone was really mad at it though. Three Houses is a good ass game. After fucking Fate, it was like a breath of fresh air. And I was like, oh thank god, this franchise isn't fucked yet. It unfucked itself. I've not played enough Fire Emblem to like rank. Actually, wait, how many have I even beaten? Fuck, I think I've only beaten 3 Fire Emblem games. I guess I'd be top 3 by virtue of only having played to completion 3. I've played quite a bit of Shadows of Valencia. I'm currently actually playing some Path of Radiance on the side. And I played a little bit of what's the third GBA game. What's it called? What the fuck? Why am I like forgetting all of a sudden? What's the third GBA one? Sacred Stones, thank you. Like, I don't know if I don't know who they got to write the scenario for Three Houses, but it was like, holy shit. It was like, it's a breath of fucking fresh air. Oh, because we're just do a little bit of story content. Just at least end on that note. Huh? Guess I'll just have to come back later. Oh, did they? Wow. Did intelligence system go like, hey, let's take a step back, because that was interesting. I think they were self-aware enough to know that people did not like the story to Fates. Even though I heard Conquest is really fun, the plot is like heart garbo, from my understanding. For all 3 of them, really. Although I think Revelations I heard was like the actual worst of the bunch. You were taking a mighty long look at Drama Queen there. So what if I was? Oh, you naughty boy. You know that's an Okama bar, right? Heh, what am I saying? Of course you do. An Okama bar? Are you serious? Mm-hmm. And you looked awfully interested. Just saying. Don't worry, though. I'm not judging. I heard the map design in Conquest is actually really top-notch, so... Drama Queen's an Okama bar, huh? Why would Lily lie about working there? Maybe I should head inside. Oh yeah, so... She said she worked at Drama Queen, but obviously she couldn't have. So I wonder why. What the? Oh my god. He's fucking dead. He's dead. Ooh, he was Yakuza man. The Shibata family crest. I guess that means the owner was in cahoots with the Shibata? It reeks in here. He's probably been rotting for a while now. I have other shit to examine. Is that all? That's a lot of blood. Nothing but a stain on the floor now. I think from what I've played, I think Three Houses probably had the best world building of the bunch. That's for sure. Because it actually gave a shit to, like, explain, like, the class system and why it's such a fucking blight. And why it's fucked so many, like, commoners and nobles alike. Which is a really nice change of pace. The fact that you, like, have such a focus on that. I find, like, at least the ones I've played, like, the world building has always been secondary and not very well fleshed out. Yeah, I've heard Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn are really good with that. I've not beaten them yet, so I can't comment. I smell setup. So, gee, I wonder who was behind this. I'm playing I've only gotten to, like, chapter 8. I'm only on chapter 8 of Path of Radiance. I have to do this really long defense mission. You okay, sweetie? You look like you just saw ghosts. On the Downs Brigade, oof. Yeah, you know the one I'm talking about. It has like 100 million armored units. And you can recruit, like, I think you can recruit a mage there. I'll have to, like, muster up the curves and, like, just plow through it. Head for Sky Finance. Let's go back to Sky Finance. As it plays some freeform jazz. Also, I don't know about that game. Maybe I'm just really unlucky, but I found so far all of my characters' growths have been not great. Like, I think I got one of my knights to level up and he got nothing. 0 growth, and I want to scream. Like, not even HP, and it's like, what the fuck is this? I think it was, what, not Boyd. Who's the knight? The green one again? Boyd and, oh, Boyd is the, like, the axe guy. Oscar, yeah, thank you. He's not great. At least my growths have been pretty lackluster with him. Although Titania is a fucking beast of a unit, and I love her. I want to marry her one day. But I guess Titania is good by default of being a Yegan. Uh-oh! Hana-chan's dead! Oh, she's bleeding, damn. It's actually not blood, it's jam. She was pigging out. I do like Boyd, though. Boyd's been a very good unit for me. Oh, let's see what happened. Look at this fucking dude. Oh shit! Ooh! That's oof. Ugh. That's pretty rough. Sorry, Chief. I tried to stop them, but no, I should have been here to protect you. I'm the one who should apologize. Was it those Shibata goons again? No, it was some guy named Midorikawa from the Hatsushi... Oh, I think I know who this is. Hatsushiba clan. That's right, and he said something about their boss and Shibata being really tight. I think I know who they're talking about. The guy really knew how to run his mouth. He kept telling me stuff I didn't even ask about. It sounds like the Hatsushiba clan was helping the Shibata family track down Kido-san. They're after Kido-chan. Where is he anyway? That's just it. Kido-san was here when they showed up. Midorikawa's guys jumped him. They hauled him off to who knows where. They took Kido-chan. He didn't stand a chance. He was completely outnumbered. Chief? Oh, sorry, just thinking about something. So they took Kido-chan. The question is why? No idea. Oh, that Midorikawa guy also stole our client registry. It sounded like that's what brought them here in the first place. He said he was just borrowing it, but I seriously doubt he'll be bringing it back anytime soon. Our registry? Why would they want that? Who knows? I'm more worried about Kido-san. It's agreed. Sounds like I need to pay those Hatsushiba goons a little visit, collect on what they borrowed. Don't worry about me. I already called for an ambulance. Heh, you really are on top of everything, aren't you? Well, sit tight. I'm gonna go get Kido-chan and that registry back. So, you know, I think Omega Force should keep working on Fire Emblem. Oh, it's Black Man from the last game. You there? Did you see those tough dudes flashing their muscles like it's nobody's business? Nothing quite as dangerous as a thug with something to prove. But hey, that's what Kamurocho's all about. The glitz, the glamour, the gigantic guys shaking down passersby. Not that I like that last part. This is my No, it's an impression of an English-speaking man. Hold on there, buddy. Think we can talk for a sec? Is this your real voice? Well, damn it, you knew. Yeah, but then like they can unfucked Fire Emblem. They can keep doing it. I don't want Fire Emblem to be fucked again. Although Shadows of Valentia was like better than Fates, so maybe they'll be fine. As long as they don't go back that route, we'll be okay. Just don't go back to Fates ever. Yeah, I'm black, didn't you know? Scoops. Sorry for flagging you down like that. Maybe if you chat for a few. Of course not. I love talking to washed up porn stars. What? I'm Mac. Photographer by trade, observer of humanity at heart. And I mean all of humanity. Right. Oh no, black people on 4cc. It's more likely than you think. And I'm sorry to break it to you, but I'm actually a moneylender. I run a place called Sky Finance right over there. The name's Akiyama. I was hoping you'd be able to fill me in on those tough dudes you were talking about right before. Yes! Sure thing, Slick. These scary-looking dudes were filling down the street one after the other, like the world's least cheerful conga line. Damn it, that was more of a Chappelle doing a white man. Wasn't sure what was happening, but I knew something mega was about to hit. I was practically quaking in my sensible boots. Back up a second. You mentioned something about a shot, too. Do you take pictures of this kind of stuff as it goes down? These aren't any old pictures, man. I've been traveling the world for what feels like eons, searching for the photograph to end all photographs. The perfect shot. The money shot, one might say. Uh-huh. Look at me running my mouth like it's in a dang marathon. Akiyama-san, have you ever seen a sight so incredible it made you realize something about the nature of the world? Not that I can remember. Folks can call those revelations. A flash of inspiration. A spark in the old noggin. Later. I'll be wrapping this up pretty soon, so once this is done, I'll just save. Yeah, that's definitely never happened to me before. Then maybe it's time it does, and what's more, these revelations hold the key to the perfect shot, I'm sure of it. Yeah, sure, I'll keep that in mind. Anyway, about those tough dudes you mentioned. Hold up, the greatest idea just snapped across my neurons. Maybe you can help me try to find the perfect shot. I mean, sure, but I'd really rather just hear about... Then it's settled, come on, it's hunting time. And we're hunting the biggest game of all, art. Oh no, not art. Everyone rev up your art. He's still being hunted down after all these years. Don't look now, Akiyama-san, but I just caught a glimpse of something good. Train your eyes on that roof over there. Oh god, I forget what this is. Oh wait, I think I know what this is. Something's up with that lady, and you're gonna snap a shot of whatever it is. All you've got to do is whip it out, your phone. I mean, it's that moment. It's a digital divinity. Don't worry, the government probably won't see your photos later. My phone camera, huh? All right, I'll see what I can do. All right, so revelations. If you remember, we got new moves by doing this. So let's do that quick. Oh wait, you said a shiny somewhere. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Perfect. All right, let's take a photo quick. Is this I'm wondering if that was a Cowboy Bebop reference. It felt too specific. It probably wasn't. That was definitely the first one. Yeah, okay, I wasn't the only one. It might have been coincidental, but the music, the angle, what he was doing. I was inspired. Oh yeah, that's a strong move. Is this some kind of mail you want? Man, these are really some perverted there really are some perverted freaks in Kamurocho, but I was able to unlock a new movement from this. They're almost a work of art. It's a revelation. Yeah. Wow, Akiyama-san, you really did it. I think I'm ready to let my photographic prodigy out in the wild. I guess that means old Mac is an empty nester again. There, big guy. I'll text you whenever I find a new shot, okay? It'll be like I never left. Anyway, think you can tell me about those guys you were talking about before? Is he gonna start a blog? I don't think so. I think he's just gonna, like, email them to Mac here. Alright, it totally slipped my mind. I saw them clamber down the stairs and onto Tenkaichi Street. I lost them right after that. Hard to see through all the buildings, you know. Tenkaichi Street, got it. That's not much of a lead, but at least it's something. Thanks for the info, Mac. You got it, Akiyama-san. May your humble camera lead you to unforgettable discoveries. So now we can unlock revelations. So each character has unique ways of capturing revelations. Same mechanic, but the way they do it is unique to them. Saijima's has an interesting one. Those of you who know what I'm talking about know exactly what I'm talking about. And whatnot. So yeah, I'm gonna go save. That's gonna be it for tonight. Longer stream than usual. A lot of side quests, so I figured we want to get at least some story out. Not as much as I would hope. But hopefully, starting next stream, we'll have more. We're going to bang out more story content. Like, main story content, that is. How's this different from Kiryu's Revelations? It's not. Mechanically, it's the same. I'm just saying, what I was trying to get at is that the other characters don't take photographs. They have another way of, like, doing it. And Saijima's is interesting. I won't say what he does, because that is kind of a... That's a discovery. That's something I'm going to let you guys see once we get to it. It won't be for a bit. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for tonight. Went longer than I thought I'd go. I'm glad I did. It's a good time. Just talking about unrelated shit. Yoink. This is a bit of a mess. We're going to need more unique photos because half of this is Animal Crossing. So, yeah. Kiryu, not another no, his is the same. That's why. So it's actually really just the 2 other characters. I get different ones. It's Tanamura and Saijima get unique ones. So, yeah. That'll be it for me tonight. Thank you all for tuning in. I'll be live Thursday, which is, I guess, technically tomorrow. Same time, same place. Don't know if there'll be a weekend stream. Probably a little too early to say. But yeah, I hope you guys stay home, stay safe, keep in good spirits, and don't let the spooky skeletons. You see those skeletons? Don't let them get you, even if they already are inside of you. But yeah, hope you all have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you guys Thursday. Take care.